welcome to another D&D extravaganza, Divergent Dice. This time with the Finders Keepers gang. We have been hard at work prepping a new campaign that will probably start streaming in a couple weeks, give or take. But in the meantime, we're back with these guys. So, without any further ado, I will kick it over to someone for a recap.
You love me! You really love me!
Yeah.
Somebody call 911. Shoddy fire burning on Lord Neldor.
There was a house. It had Owlin hostages. we raided it. We killed Lord Neldor. We brought him back to life so that he could be killed again. The end. Bam.
We saved people.
One take, no mistake, people.
There were 3, right?
3 Owlin.
There was
4 with
4
Oh, there was the
counting.
guy. Yeah.
Victor.
Yeah.
We only saved 3. The crack commando unit going in the back door saved 3.
Yeah, I have his name here. Howard was the one who is out at the
Howard.
side cooking. But there was
Would that
3
be
out of-
Howard, not the duck?
That would be 3 that were kind of unconscious, pretty banged up, and then Howard, who was trying to get dinner ready. Yeah, you guys started off the session. You didn't start off fighting in Eldor. You started off with some spicy combat at the pond.
Yeah, we finished
Right.
off that spicy combat.
Splish splash, we
We're,
were taking a bath.
Well, some of us were. Naked
Some of us
Aska
were
was taking a bath.
God, do what you gotta do.
That's true.
Pretty
We
sure
were
he put
icky.
down most of them with no clothes on. It was great.
Yes, that's definitely where you have to go, for sure.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is actually really good. It's a new one. Might be on the tier
Not
list, guys.
sponsored.
Say rehab on it.
It does.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that's exactly where you have to go.
Misleading.
Yeah. Not
Strawberry.
sponsored,
It's strawberry lemonade,
Cream drink.
not carbonated. It's an
Ooh, not carbonated though.
easy. But man, this goes down smooth.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
question is, what would it do if you put some ice and some vodka on it?
Stop your heart.
I was just about to say heart palpitations.
For me though, like something probably totally different and healthy.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's how chemicals work.
Yeah.
I'm impervious to heart failure.
Didn't
Yeah,
John,
so-
didn't John Candy say that? Anyway, continue.
So you guys had your combat with the remaining drowned ones at the pond. Managed to deal with them. You guys continued east chasing Neldor. You found a very sad scene where a bunch of Owlin were just kind of like dumped in the ditch. And it was very sad. You guys kind of pressed on, and you encountered a live Owlin who were kind of trudging, mostly aimlessly. Didn't really have a plan. They were just going to go back to Nidrathon, maybe.
Don't say like it was a small number though. There were like 300 of them.
Yeah. Most of the Owlin that got away.
A whole
Um,
village.
Yeah.
You found
Crazy.
out that they escaped because there was basically like a mutiny between the nobles and their forces and Lord Neldor's. And in like the crazy chaos and melee, the Owlin were like, we're just gonna go that way. And about 300 of them made their way back towards the west, thinking maybe they would go back to Nidrathon, but not really having a plan. You guys met them, kind of filled them in on the situation in Nidrathon as to what was going on, and gave them some kind of hope, gave them some food to pass around, And you guys, but you didn't stop. You pressed on because you were gaining on Neldor. And you guys found a small kind of farmstead house, for lack of a better term, cottage in the woods.
Yeah, there was a backdoor team and a front door team.
Yep. You guys.
Front door team, super stealthy.
Yeah.
Backdoor team,
super stealthy.
super
Extra
stealthy.
super stealthy.
Got the job done, totally unnoticed.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we just like raffle stomped their faces.
We let
Yes.
Big Al's have his moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nacho apparently.
Yeah. You guys. Hats off to you guys plus the RNG, because like that was actually a plan that you guys made and executed with the objectives being completed.
But
Might
nobody
be the
wears
first
a hat,
time I've
though.
ever done that.
How could you doubt us? Truly. I mean,
How could
look
you
at us.
doubt us? We've clearly been exceptionally.
Can I go reopen all those VODs and let me just finally do the plan fail montage? Like,
That's not fair though, because out of all the groups, our group has been very successful in completing
Yes.
plans. Just plans.
yes, you guys do have the highest like success rate for like goal accomplishment. So
Except for taking a bath in a pond.
yeah, you apparently cleanliness and hygiene
That's
is
very
a problem.
difficult.
Yeah. So that said, again, that kind of like scene we ended on was Bagal's just kind of like marching into the house, to the freshly revived Lord Noldor, and like wrapping his trunk around his neck and delivering an upcast inflict wounds, and just as the like necrotic energy like seeped into his body, basically ripping his head off of his torso with his trunk. And
I
then
did reassure him that a cleric was coming.
yes,
Yes, yeah.
yes,
And then Nacho chased down the guy that tried to run away.
yeah, and murdered him. Body count 3 for Nacho. And the last thing kind of we ended on was Bagal's kind of just like walking back out into this living dining area. It's kind of like slumping to the table, not like saying a word. And that's where we ended.
Where wasn't somebody bringing him out?
Oh, I looted him.
Oh yes, you looted
Yes.
him, and then you guys were coming outside.
Oh
Because
no,
then
no,
the
we
stairs
went
came
outside.
out.
Some of us came outside because there was that one dude who was making a break for it,
Yes.
and then I think Big Al's put him down. Or
Nacho.
Nacho killed the guy
Not-
that was running.
yeah, Nacho ran after him. Yeah, that was it.
There are definitely no combatants left. You know, Bagal's is still sitting at the table. The rest of you kind of have checked outside, make sure it was all done. You guys encouraged Howard and his friends to catch up with the 300 Owlin and make their way back to Nadrathon. And that was where we concluded.
Cool. How late in the day is it? It's like nighttime, right? 'Cause
It's
they were
late,
around the
yeah.
campfire?
Yeah, like it's getting dark. Kind of by the time you guys get Howard and stuff all situated.
Do we just want to rest? It's been a long day. We travel a long way.
Sure.
I don't know how tired you guys are.
Are we all in the house right now?
We're like in the yard.
In the yard.
We're like hanging out.
Oh, hello, yard. Wow, it's a massacre out here.
Hello, yard.
Why is Nacho covered in blood and guts.
Did he die this time? I don't think he died. He killed. Either he died and came back and killed people, or he just killed people and almost died. One of those situations occurred.
Mm.
People died. Nacho may have died, but people died. Poor Nacho.
I found this stuff on Lord Neldor, and I'll hold out like a pouch that very clearly has coins in it, and I'll tell you guys it has 300 platinum in it. I counted that, and a large diamond ring, and 2 clear vials of liquid. I don't know what they are, so I'll hand them to Tutu.
Okay. Well, if we want to hang out for a while, I can identify them. And the ring. If we're
Sure.
gonna rest here, I might as well.
Yeah, maybe get the bodies out of the house. It's not really.
Do we wanna like bury them or like cremate them? Cause I don't know if they're gonna turn into those undead creepy things.
We can burn them.
Okay.
I'm sure somebody
hold out the
here
wand.
has fire magic, right? Right? I look around. I don't know.
Not me.
Tutu?
I
You're
have
pointing
a
to
wand.
yourself.
I have
Oh, you
the
have a wand. Okay.
We
All right.
we did it the last time. Remember?
Oh, you can do it again?
Yeah.
I don't know how magic works. Okay, cool.
I can do it
Okay,
again.
Link just starts immediately like backing away from wherever the hell
Yeah.
Tutu and that wand is. I only have so much fur that can get singed, so
Indeed.
I'm gonna quickly go through the knights' stuff to see if they have anything.
you're gonna look through their 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me an investigation check.
they're knighties.
Are we wanting to split that platinum?
18.
Yeah.
Checking through the knights, you won't find anything much beyond what they're wearing.
Wow.
You kind of get the sense that maybe that's kind of like the lot they had in life. You know, like, yeah, they were knights, but like Neldor had all this stuff.
What a tool.
They are. Do me a favor. Roll me. Just roll me a d20.
3.
Yeah, all 3 knights are
Are there
wearing.
4? I see 1,
What?
2,
4.
3,
There's
Oh,
one in the
sorry.
house.
4.
Yeah, sorry, I can't count. All 4 knights are wearing splint armor,
Okay.
and have great swords. I think it was. Let me double check.
Like regular greatswords or +1 or
Regular great swords, and 2 of the knights have heavy crossbows.
2? Okay. Do they have bolts?
They do. Both of the knights that have heavy crossbows have 10 bolts each. So there are 20 bolts.
Okay, I'm gonna grab 10 of those so I can restock my bolts.
Can I pile the splint armor up and see what effort it would take to turn it into horse armor instead?
Oh.
So I don't have to maybe buy it. I could use their splint armor and just I have
horse barding.
I have smith tools and a tool for any job, but I do have tinker's smith.
You can use the fire from the burning bodies in a forge to make the armor for the horse.
Roll 20 just said gateway no go.
Is everyone
yes.
seeing this?
Thank
If
you
I
for
could-
the follow.
If I could just see if I can make it work.
Yeah, so mechanically, indeed, it is about 4 times the material to construct barding versus what would take for a person. You definitely have the tools and the skill to do it. That won't be a problem. Give me a Smith tools check. with your perfect. 17's pretty good. You have like a pretty good idea of like how to do this. Like you've been riding Nacho now for like a few days. You like have seen Nacho get hurt a lot.
Poor
And
Nacho.
like understand kind of where he's getting hurt based on, you know, falling off of him a few times when he crumpled to the ground. With the 17, I'll say that if you were to kind of spend like 3 or 4 days like of collective time, you could make like a complete set of splint armor barding.
Mm. Oof.
And like it's just to be clear, it's transportable in that like it's not like you have to spend 3 days here.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to put it though. So
Nacho can like
Well,
I mean,
I
you know,
mean,
wrap it and Nacho
it's
can
not
carry
like,
it.
It's not like we have a pressing itinerary.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
And
guess
yeah,
I can throw it
I'm
over.
sure you
Nacho's
could-
back.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure you can come up with some sort of apparatus to kind of like store
Yeah.
the pieces you're not working on. Not like he's gonna have to wear it anyway. So if he
Or
can't
just literally,
carry it in
like-
its unassembled form, he's fucked anyway.
Yeah.
We could literally just stay here. We don't have an itinerary. Like
No,
we don't.
we
have-
need to go.
Well, I
we need
can-
to go to Pomerty and talk to the gods.
Pomerty's not going anywhere. Neither are the
That's true.
gods.
Wait, what?
The second part
Wait,
though, they
do you
get
have a
around.
cart? Or no?
Do we still have the cart?
Yep, cart.
Yeah.
You can put the stuff in the cart.
Okay. That works. Yeah. All right. Well then, if we're gonna chill, then Ray can help start a fire if you guys are scared, and I can start identifying the stuff.
I was just about to say, let's be real sure we're not staying here for any extended period of time before Tutu and Ray start blasting.
I'm not gonna do it. No,
fireballs
Ray,
and
Ray's
stuff.
is
Well-
controlled. Ray's is controlled.
We can just do it over here by the fire pit that's already there.
Okay. Yeah, Ray can
Um,
just help with the small little fire starter.
Let's drag the bodies over there. I
I
guess.
guess I'll start ritually identifying the ring and the 2 clear vials.
2 clear vials. Yep.
Okay.
Are you able to appraise jewelry, Tutu?
Yeah.
You can appraise this ring to see how it's a diamond ring, by the way. You can
Oh.
maybe appraise it.
Okay. I will do
Cool.
all 3 things. Only takes me like 30 minutes. Great. It's just like 10 minutes each. Or however
Identify.
long I don't know how long it takes.
Identify as a ritual.
If you
'cause I assume
ritual,
you
it's
don't
fine.
have spell slots. So 30 minutes you can do all.
I just
33
don't have it
minutes you can do all
prepared, so I'd
3.
have to ritually catch it.
To do
Yeah.
what?
Ritually cast it.
Cast identify.
Yeah.
Isn't identify an hour and 10 minutes?
It
No, it's
says
usually
identify-
instantaneous. It's
it
it's
says
usually
1
one
minute
action,
touch,
and it goes up to
so-
1 minute or 10 minutes. Sorry.
Identify? I thought it had a
Yeah.
big casting time.
No, just
No,
1
It's
minute.
usually one action, and then
Oh,
isn't it?
1
Or 1
minute,
minute.
okay, got it.
I'm
1
I
minute.
can't
1
remember.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know.
But I
I know.
think for ritual casting, it would be 10
It
minutes.
adds an extra 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So 30 minutes. I'd be able
33
to-
minutes.
Yeah,
33
figure it
minutes,
out.
you'll have this done. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you starting with?
The ring.
The ring.
Because
Okay.
I figured if I don't know. I would do all 3 because I would just assume the vials are the same, but
Do they look the same?
They look very similar.
I'll just what is the extra 10?
44 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just do all of them, but I'll start with the ring.
I mean, some of us have to get like wood
I
and
know
stuff
stairs, I
apparently
know
for
stairs.
burning bodies. So you got
Yep.
time.
Okay, so the ring does not seem to be magical. The diamond ring.
Okay.
You don't get the sense of any magical properties. It looks very valuable, but
Can I
not.
sense like do I figure out how like much the diamond would be worth?
not with the identify spell.
Well, no, I would appraise it in the process.
How are you appraising it?
Well, we had the sack of gems that had all the emeralds and diamonds in it before.
Mhm.
So in comparison to all those diamonds and what they were worth,
Okay. You mean intelligence check? there's no gem craft skills, so
Straight intelligence.
Jeweler's supplies or something like that.
wait, you have a jeweler's kit?
I mean, I have a tool for every job, so
I got a tool for every job.
Okay, 22 is fine though. You would surmise that this ring, yeah, so it would take you an hour if you wanted to make it.
we're here all
The-
night.
Yeah, she's like this tool, no this tool.
I have this cool new kit from my dad. So which one?
Yeah. The diamond ring, you think would appraise at around 750 gold.
Hmm.
You would, with a 22, that's like annoyingly good roll. You'd say probably 500 of it is a diamond, 250 of it is like the very fine gold band itself.
500 gold diamond, 250 gold worth.
Yeah.
I'd say this out loud. So if there is anybody who has use of a 500 gold diamond, speak
Well,
now.
metagaming, Big Al's probably would.
Or Link.
If Link has access to restoration.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
Link, can you
wait.
bring people back to life?
Yeah. Sorry, I was potato braining there for a sec. Yeah, I definitely could use that diamond for Revivify.
Yeah.
Revivify.
I like that better.
I do too.
Only-
It's reviving them. I like it.
It's the
I'll just-
vampiric version.
Whoever wants it, I don't care. I'm just telling you guys what it's worth.
Yeah.
500 gold diamond, 250 in gold.
Here, look good on that paw.
If everyone's
can
okay
make
with
it
it, I'll
into a
take
ring.
it.
Yeah.
Can make it into another type of ring. Somebody want?
Ooh, okay.
Like what?
It'll match my other one. I'm gonna have so many rings.
Bling bling. And the vials.
Yeah, so first vial, your 11 minutes go by. It is acid. Like concentrated acid.
Wow.
It does this.
This is a vial of acid, team.
Both?
They look the same, but I will check the other one just to be sure. In case it's a fancier type of acid. 46. This does 46 plus 4 acid damage, in case anybody was curious what a vial of acid would do.
The
Wow.
other one. So, Tutu, you like read this out and then you focus on the other one. The other one is not acid. It is different.
Oh!
Oh.
It's a good thing I didn't assume. One of these things is not like the other.
This one's just water.
Let's make sure that we don't mix it up.
This one is.
I'm good at throwing
Greater
throwing
restoration.
vials of things at people. Like I did to Lord
No.
Neldor, and then he caught fire,
That's
so I'm just
true, and
saying.
you use them to make yourself feel better.
I won't be drinking the acid though.
Oh, don't do that, no.
Remember, all liquids are drinks once.
All
Yup.
fluids. All fluids.
All what was it? Fluids? Oh, okay.
Yeah, all fluids
Same
are
thing.
drinks.
Acid's a fluid.
Yeah. Hey. Hold on. Let me read my identify spell super quick.
Suspect when the person asks that question following it.
You only gave me part of it.
I'm aware. I gave you the important part, the end part of the second last sentence of the first paragraph. That's what you get right now.
What is it, Tutu?
Apparently, I don't know how to fully ritually cast a spell accurately and only got partial information.
Oh, you must
Aw.
be tired.
Sleep, I suppose. Yeah. Guess I'll just need to sleep, I guess, and work
It's not
on it.
it's not partial.
Yeah, this one
Let
says
me let me
there's
re-clarify.
an arcane lock on this file. I
Oh.
apparently can't tell the contents or details because they're locked behind the spell.
Ooh, maybe you should. Can you like take away spells? Like unspell things? Dispel things?
Unspell things.
Oh,
I don't know how magic works.
I love Unspell.
Wait, didn't Big Al's unspell some or dispel some things or
Yeah,
actually?
Big Al's has Unspell magic.
Okay. Does he have any magic power left?
If his sheet is accurate, he's got two.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can try to pick it or to break it. As
Bagal's,
well.
just to be clear, Bagal's is like not moved.
He's not
can
moved.
Try to break it.
Yeah, but you guys would notice
Uh,
like Bagal's is still just like sitting at that table, like staring
Drinking his
blankly.
tea.
No, staring blankly.
Checked out,
Does someone want to talk to him?
practically catatonic.
Locks it on a tonic.
Loxotonic.
I still have control of him, so someone else talk to him, so I don't have to have a conversation with myself.
Oh no, dude, you should try to do his accent and then yours, right? Like back and forth.
Yeah, I'm sure that'd fucking go super smooth.
Tutu,
They're
did you
both-
say?
Both can
Sorry,
be
go on.
Scottish.
Did you say you can disable a magic lock?
We can try.
How?
I mean,
I've only
well, I
ever
know-
unlocked
I know
like
this-
wall door
we can-
locks.
I know the spell that's used on this.
Oh,
And I know that you are still capable of breaking it, like any other lock. It's just a magical lock.
so you don't use these, and I hold out the lock picks.
No, not really.
Do you just like you just look at it with your and you like, use your brain or what?
Like undoing a spell lock instead of a physical lock.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'd love to see you do it though.
I'm happy to try. It's probably going to be really difficult, but I can try.
If I could help you, just let me know. In any way. I know how
yeah.
physical locks work. Maybe I can apply that knowledge to abstract concepts like magic.
I will try it and I'll let you know.
All right.
There may be maybe what we need, like, can you like some fancy way of like tapping the lid on the corner so to like loosen it and then I can like
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
You have advantage.
great. We did it.
I'm just there like with the tools like
I don't even know what to
Thank you for that, Ryan.
I don't even know what to roll for that though.
It's Thief's Tools.
I know. Okay. Okay. All right. There you go.
hell yeah. I helped.
Ridiculous. Yeah, so Tutu, you like yeah, we'll just with the tapping and like the things, I can open it. And
Mhm.
you're like working away, and at like some point, like a few minutes in, it's just like kind of everything like clicks. And what first you were like trying to like pry out a stopper. But then it's like it stops being you trying to like physically pry this stopper out, and you actually start seeing this like almost like intricate like runes that are kind of like dancing around like the outside, and it's like a puzzle. And you start like focusing as like Aska continues to like tap on like the stopper, and you start kind of manipulating these runes into kind of an interlocking pattern. And after a few moments, Aska, as you're like tapping, tapping until you finally see this last one go, just kind of slide into place, and this forms this kind of like pinkish like ring that kind of spirals quickly around the vial, and then just like
Okay, stop! Don't tap it! Don't tap it! Don't tap it!
disappears,
Holding it.
and you have successfully unspelled the lock.
Okay. Don't
Okay.
don't get hurt. Okay, I'll take a look at it now.
Okay, here.
So you're gonna identify it again.
I guess so.
It's so salty about it. Wow, I guess I have to cast this spell I usually cast.
Right?
God dang.
I half-assed it the first time. Sorry, team.
It's okay, we can't always all be perfect.
This spell that I've used many a times. It's so weird. It just didn't really work. Glad we got that taken care of, though.
It's okay. We all have that problem every once in a while.
Yeah, sometimes my crossbow misfires.
Yay. Yeah, so this vial of acid is 4d6 plus 4. I don't know if anybody wants it. And this
I'll
other
take it,
one,
unless somebody else wants it.
That was so fast. I love it.
it will take
Yes,
me
right
some
here.
time to read through.
I love
I'll
vials.
I was about to say, didn't you beam Neldor in the face with one like perfect headshot?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Ask
See,
him.
I have now- I now
should
have
have
this-
them.
I have this empty vial slot here. I gotta fill it. It doesn't look that great with it when it's empty.
Yeah, Link just
Aw.
points to Asuka. He should have it. Good arm.
Good arm. I'll give you. Here's the acid. Here you go. Should we check on Big Al?
Acid, get. Wait, what's the other? Wait, what's the other thing?
Yet to be determined. We'll keep you posted.
Okay. Link, do you want to talk to Big Al's as like a fellow nice guy?
Yeah, I'll see what's going on.
I'll come with you. I'll come with you. Let's go.
All right, I've got the gals for the record.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna ask him. Like, I don't have Nicole's notes on how Big Al's is feeling, because like, if this goes down, I'll make it really easy for myself. Just like, how you doing, pal? Oh, sorry, I'm good. Let's go.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Big Al's.
Everything okay, Big Al's?
What?
How are you feeling?
He just kind of like glances like back over his shoulder, like towards that room where Noldor was.
Hey, I like close the door. Hey, look. How are you feeling in this moment, like right now?
Broken, empty.
Is it because of what you did to old Nelly? Sorry, I regret that immediately after saying it. I'm so sorry.
So
someone's
perfect.
someone's like lovable horse just got like ripped in half.
I've never heard a sentence
So
like literally be so serious and then go goofy just on a syllable.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I
Yeah,
love it.
sorry, old Neller got old, so we had to put him down.
Oh, Neller.
Check him out.
Uh,
Back.
I wanted to kill him.
And you did. You did super. You super killed him.
But I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, he was a really bad guy. Like really bad. Like, if anyone deserves to die, I mean, you know, maybe it's him.
Revenge is a powerful thing, Big Alice. You probably saved so many more people.
Exactly. Think of all the Alan that could have been hurt if he had stayed alive.
I'm not upset that he's dead, or even that I was the one who killed him. I've killed people before,
Mm.
but I never.
You're upset because you liked it?
just like as you say it, you just see him kind of like almost like recoil from like the like mention of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
focus on the justice you brought. There was a lot of good that came from what you did. It doesn't mean you have to hate all of it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
It doesn't make you a bad person.
try and hang on to that. Is everything fine out there?
Tutu's getting really frustrated looking at some vials and stuff, but pretty normal.
Also, I think she wants to burn the house down, and I'm pretty worried that she might do that while we're inside here because she's really excited. So, obviously, I want you to have time to rest, but maybe we should head outside to the yard for now.
You see like the gals kind of like stand up to his full height and kind of just like start walking, like pick up his mace that he dropped on like route to the room and just kind of like walk numbly out of the house.
All right. Just I'm just gonna like double check in this room, make sure like none of the other Owlin like came back in the house for some reason before we torch it.
Yeah,
And any other personal effects that they might have left in here.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Definitely no Owlin, and you're pretty sure they don't have effects.
Okay. Are they still out here with
No.
with Tempest, or they left? I
Ha-
can't remember.
Howard and the owls have started their trek to try and catch up to the other Owlin that you met on the road.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. House is clear. Do we actually want to burn it down?
No, we were gonna use the fire pit, and
Okay.
Ray was gonna help with like a small fire.
Oh, okay. This is just in case the flames get out of control and jump and hit the house and then burn it to the ground. Just made sure there's nothing else in there. So let's just
This whole time, Cirrus has been like trying to grab logs, wood, branches.
there's a lot of furniture in here that can burn. Rexos, do you want to help grab these knights and put them on the fire pit? I can't lift one. I tried.
Link comes back to Aska and he's like, just kind of like gives the like side head nudge towards like Neldor's body still laying like right in the middle of things, and he's like kind of like, hey, maybe we should move that out back or somewhere for Big Al so he doesn't have to look at it.
Or yeah. Or we can put it like at the bottom of the fire pit, and then you won't have to see it. Like, and then pile the knights on top.
Works for me.
Me and Link scurry in and get Neldor out before the knights get piled on to the fire
Right.
pit.
So you guys are basically making the body pile and then planning to burn it and the house down?
Yeah, I'll throw some like furniture, like the broken table
Sure.
or the chairs or whatever.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not trying to burn the house down.
Yeah, we're
Oh, you're going to
But if
burn
it-
this like body pile outside using stuff
in
from
the
the
fire
house.
over here where they were cooking.
Yes.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
But we're not
easy
sure-
to do.
Yeah,
Like-
we weren't sure like if it was gonna be a fireball, it might touch the house. Like we're not really sure. So
Got you. Yeah, so easy to like put that together.
So the way this vial works, apparently I have to like spin it on the ground, and whichever way the stopper lands is whoever has to drink it, and something like really cool happens.
that sounds a lot like spin the bottle.
What's spin the
It's
bottle?
It's a vial. It's not a
You
bottle.
never played spin the bottle?
No memories of that. No.
Oh. Usually it's stuff you do when you're like a teenager. It's like a preamble to like having relationships and stuff.
I mean, I've done that, but not the bottle.
Well, that's just what I got from like reading it.
Okay.
There's like, 6 of us, so it just says once shaken. I figured just spinning it is the easiest way to do it, and it'll just point to the person it chooses.
Can it be used more than once?
I don't think so.
When should we
'Cause
use
the
it?
liquid would be gone.
When should we use it?
Well, I think we can use it now. It doesn't have a time limit.
Is everyone willing to drink this vial if it lands on you?
Yeah. Super am.
I
You all should
trust.
be too.
I trust Tutu. I don't think she'd make a mistake.
Well, Tutu doesn't know what'll happen if we drink it. Just that something
I
will
do.
happen.
I do.
Oh.
I do. It's good.
Oh, you do. Oh, you weren't disclosing it to us.
Yeah, I want it to be a fun surprise.
Oh, okay.
Link just
Sure.
like brushes his like matted, burnt fur from the last time. He's like, I guess.
It'll be fun. Okay. So
Okay.
once we're all like near-ish, I'll just place it and spin.
Are we
Yeah.
playing spin the bottle as the bodies burn
I
behind
guess
us?
it's
Is this
a-
what we're doing?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Legalis just walks away from where you guys are doing this.
Ray takes a spot.
Okay.
I don't know how else to
Wait.
make it. I don't know. It's gotta be a
It needs to
D6.
be 6.
Does it work? I don't...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Oh,
I guess I
6.
can just
Wait, what
roll out
about
of
the
1 to
echo?
5.
It could be the
You can-
echo.
You can roll a
Roll
d5.
1
It'll let you.
D5.
Yeah, it'll let you.
Okay.
Okay, we can do 5. Yeah. God says so.
I don't know who's who though.
Wait, who was 2? Wait, hold on. We didn't-
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that again once people get numbers. Fucking Chaos gremlins.
I didn't know. I didn't know if it would work.
Okay. All right. So, Tutu number 1, Asuka number 2, Link number 3.
Lucas should be number 2. That's his favorite.
I mean,
Wait,
it's a
And lightning
solid
doesn't
number.
strike twice in the same place, so.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm typing it. I hate you all.
Can I be 3? That's my lucky number.
Hey, I like it.
Hey, give me
I'll,
4.
I'll take 5.
Wait,
Did
so
we
what is the
decide our
what's the
numbers?
order?
It's like I can see
I'm
the look in
5,
Trevor's
you're
face
3,
right now. He's
Lucas
like, I give
2.
no fucks what number any of you are. I'm putting this down so it's done.
Wait, I want to be 3. I wrote my name wrong. I want to be 3.
I wrote my name wrong. Give me 3.
I was too excited. I wanted to.
It's a pity point now. You have to.
Yay!
I thought I was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
No worries.
Wait, no, 2 is 2.
No, 2, 2 wanted 5.
These are the numbers.
Okay.
Oh, 2 is 5.
Oh god,
Yeah.
this is great. Okay,
Okay.
1D5.
It's gonna make things difficult. 1, 5, 3, 4, 5.
It's you! That's rigged.
That's
Totally,
should we
totally
start a
rigged.
green? That's-
Tutu,
Alright,
Tutu
you
sits in a
slowly
circle,
rounds up,
spins
she
it, and
has-
it lands on her.
Yeah, exactly. Eh? Like, oh,
Guys, come
She
play a game
drinks
with me.
she drinks it, becomes a god. How did
Someone-
it land on me?
Someone
feel
check
bad.
that bottle for magnets and weights.
What's a magnet?
I feel bad. Best 2 out of 3.
But it can only be used once. No, just drink it, Tutu. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a 20% chance.
or unless you really want it to happen to someone else, then you can spin it again, I guess.
I
I don't know.
feel like if I know Tutu, she's just spinning again. Yeah, she did.
She did?
It's
she
the
just
best
keeps spinning it?
Fuck!
Just
Why'd
keep
you-
spinning
Wait, so
it.
Who do you want? Why don't you just give it to the person you want to drink it?
I don't
I mean,
know
if you're
what's the
stopping on
problem.
4, Link will drink it. I don't give a fuck. If it's landing on 4.
I'll drink it. I don't.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. You said it was me. It was good. So
I feel bad.
Well, shouldn't you feel good? You're the one.
what are you
drinking
gonna? Are
it.
you gonna go up like 5 levels or something?
No, but it does give you a stat point.
Wow. Wow.
This is why I felt bad. I didn't
Wow.
want to
Someone look into the chat logs. What did she type in
Like
there?
any stat point, or just like a specific stat point?
any stat point.
Any stat point.
Is there somebody with like an odd number? I guess it doesn't matter because there's like half
I-
and stuff.
I have a 17 in con.
Ooh.
That's why.
Tutu, what about you?
It's also why the other one was acid, and they look identical.
Oh, you wanted them. You wanted us to drink them.
That we-
I was just about to say, I'll drink the acid if there's a stat point in it.
Yeah, like no shit.
This
I'll
is
take
why
48 damage for a stat point. I don't care.
Where it was rolled.
Yeah. Link's like, I feel smarter. Buckles.
All right, Tutu.
Oh.
What?
There's,
What?
there's only one vial. You guys do what you want.
Is there a way to can we splice up the fluid 5 ways?
Yeah, can
Y'all
everyone
take
have
shots.
Can we everyone do a fifth of a stat point?
Right.
Well, like
My
micro
con
the
is
shit out of these.
17.2. Yay.
Yeah, can we get into decimal modifiers? Is that a
Right.
new rule we can implement?
Every 5 levels, I get an extra hit point.
Okay, what about this? What if we water it down and make 5 drinks out of it?
We do have the well water.
What if you mix it with the well water?
What if I cast
What if I mix it
enlarge
with
on it so there's
acid?
more,
So does that-
more,
Like,
more potion to go around?
Yeah, what if
Instead
we
of-
enlarge reduce on it and make it massive?
could we though?
No, because it only lasts an hour.
I can see.
minute.
I just saw the moment Trevor's brain hit his skull when it was swelling up.
Yeah.
I think Tutu, you just need to pick who's taking it, or just take it yourself because you did fairly roll for you. So
Can I replicate magic item?
then that's just 2.
There was no rarity applied to this item.
But if you made a new magic item, wouldn't it delete this one?
No, I would just drop my replicating arrow, hold on to the brand new one for tomorrow, and then replicate that one.
I was about to say she's gonna open up a fucking pop shop over the next few days until we all have
Yes.
soda.
After 4 days, we'll all have one.
And take a
Trevor,
wild
like,
guess.
That's
Trevor's
Your
like, why
wild
did I
guess
not
and say-
anticipate this?
Can you
that's
say this wasn't meant to be cheesed.
yeah. I mean, that's cool. I like that.
You did
I
not,
like
you
the-
did not specify a rarity,
Yeah,
so
I like
okay.
that and the enlarge. I like both of them. Those are neat.
I love how creative this group is. I just gotta say, we all deserve inspiration and a stat. Going big. If I don't ask, I can't be told no, right?
I will give you all inspiration for your fucking shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
I
already had it,
Some
so-
people had great ideas, and I said, "Let's water it down with."
Yeah.
Fucking, I still get perfect.
Yeah.
I already had inspiration. That's okay.
However, I
I will
as
sacrifice
like
my repeating shot for 4 days to make this happen.
I will drink the acid.
I
you
will
just
also
try-
we'll split
you
the
try and
acid
argue. I'll give up extra attack for 4 days to get an extra stat.
No, I don't have. I would have to use normal crossbow bolts. Like I.
Oh.
And I
A
would
normal
have-
crossbow bolt.
and I
Person.
wouldn't
Like,
have
can you
my
imagine
focus.
the
I
horror?
wouldn't have my arcane focus, so anything that
Crossbows
required a
suck.
component I couldn't do either.
Oh fuck the crossbows, man.
That's because he's just like hiding it behind his
And
back.
it lowers
Yeah,
my. I
stupid
lose my
fucking
plus ones and
crossbows.
everything.
I will.
I think honestly, you should just drink it too. You deserve it too. You got the big brain. You should add 1 to intelligence. See what
I will
happens.
take 4 days so that we all get this.
Big brain plays. Go.
This is the. I'm gonna regret this later. I will. Here's your choice. You can choose. Do you want this to be the time where you get your get out of rule of law free card for replicate magic item chicanery with enlarge,
plus one
reduce?
stat for everyone.
Yeah. Or do you want to be able to have some wiggle room later at a future point?
He's basically saying if we do this, he's gonna fuck us up later. So someone take the
No,
stat point.
I will just make sure that in future that I put more specificity in things so that this scenario doesn't come up. Or
Well, I mean,
you can
rules
hope
as written, replicate magic item doesn't work on potions, but it's whatever you want to do. Rule is cool
yeah.
Why doesn't it work on potions?
because replicate magic item only works for the magic items in the lists and no other magic items.
Not true. Not true.
Not true?
Yeah, there's a whole like we'll do this later. Like
Nah.
this conversation is like a rabbit hole with like a few extra rabbit holes. But boy, I went down it. It was dark.
So
I
what are
mean,
we
But
doing?
I'll let you do it. You can have the potion for everyone. It'll take you 4 days total to make it happen. You just know that there won't be another like opportunity like this for
Because you're gonna apply a rarity to it.
yes.
Okay.
Or
I think you
You
should
can-
do it too.
or you can
I think
hope
you
that
should
there's
just treat
another
it.
opportunity in future for something that you might think is better than this, where you can do something similar. It's up to you.
Better than an entire stat point.
It's up to you.
Yeah, like maybe next time Tutu dies, she'll actually die.
Hey, at least I have a stat point to remember her by.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
low-key. I'm waiting for the potion where we just get a whole level from out of it. So you take the stat point. I'll take the next one.
Okay, like
It's one up
I'm good with
soda.
whatever.
I think you should drink it too.
Yeah, you deserve it.
yeah, you
Even though
rolled
we
it.
saw you nudge it
We all
towards
agree.
yourself at the last moment, you still got it fair and square.
This point, Choo-Choo's just jamming it down Link's throat at this point. It's like,
I will.
I mean, you can always save it and wait for someone to fall unconscious, and then unconsciousness implies consent.
I'll think about it.
It
I'll think
does.
about
If you take first aid, that's the thing they tell you. You have to ask people if they want you to save them until they fall unconscious, and then you can save them.
Unless they have a DNR.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a yes.
But then
Imagine
that's
D-
assuming you saw it.
Sorry.
Can
I
you
would just
imagine
first see the
D&D characters
unconscious
walking
person
around with DNRs?
Yeah.
I have that lawful
I carry
evil-
mine on me all the time.
That lawful evil cleric that subscribes to the U.S. Insurance system.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so, Tutu, you're going to ponder. You are fully within your rights to use replicate magic item because of the lack of specificity in what I described the item to be.
I don't know why I can't paste things in the fucking chat, but it makes me mad. Anyway, continue.
Or you can save that neat usage for a future item, your choice. But I think those ideas were super cool, and I have no problem if you want to hand out +1 to 5 people. I think that was a very neat idea. All right. It is nighttime now. You guys piled some bodies, starting a fire.
Anyone want to make s'more? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
That's dark.
Meaty.
Ooh.
Cool. Wow, this is a great fire. This is great. Does anyone know where Big Al's went? Did he just wander off into the forest, or should we go find him?
I just parked him kind of up, like kind of solitude in between a couple trees. Like I feel
You
like he's like,
You parked him?
yeah, I parked him. Well, Trevor said he walked away, so I just was like, if I was just going on a lonely little stroll, I'd probably find some trees and shit to sit by and just like kind of, you know, little defensive area. Also, the
Alright.
map is only so big, so it's not like I can fucking really make him.
The
go
world is
much
only
further,
so big.
Yeah.
We can't wander that far until we hit a wall.
Yeah.
Link, do you think you could help me brew up one of my meds? Just with some ingredients that I have on hand.
Yeah, for
tomorrow?
sure.
Thanks. I think.
roll
Oh
for
wait,
that
can Link
again?
help me with this, or is it just finding the stuff that Link can help me with? I can't actually remember.
I have. Oh yeah, true. I have an alchemist supply. I think this falls down to what Trevor wants to.
Oh, you have alchemist supplies?
Yeah.
Oh, then you should be able to help me because that's what I use for this.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I get?
Does it matter
Out
which
of-
stat we use?
I
Or is it,
use
like,
int
Just
usually.
pick your best stat. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So you're trying to. Are you trying to make something or gather something again? Sorry, you're trying to make.
I have the stuff gathered. Like I have enough. I just want to
Mhm.
make it because I want to take it tomorrow. So.
So if Link's helping you, I think, right? Not making one himself. So it's
No, he's helping me.
okay. So Asuka rolls with advantage. You don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
Link.
Easy.
Thank you, Link.
No problem.
Nat 20.
Oh, let's go.
There you go. You found things before they actually grew.
You like set the empty vial down, like look to your left, look back, and it was just made. You're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking easy.
Instead of making your particular potions, you actually ended up making 4 more of those potions that Tutu identified.
That's 5 days worth, or like 5 treatments.
5 treatments worth? What the? Okay.
You got to reward
Alright.
them 26s on
Okay.
alchemy tools.
Reward us with stat points. You're saying?
Okay, sick.
Like, what is
Right.
gold anyway?
Thank you, Link. Sorry. Thank you, Link. Wow, this was so much easier than doing it alone.
Problem. I'm glad it worked.
Wow. Where'd you learn to use alchemist supplies like that?
Something I kind of picked up when I was back home. I was really the only person who took care of the village, so I don't know. Just kind of figured it out.
That's really cool. Thanks. All right, should we sleep or is it sleep time?
The fire's roaring, the bodies are popping. Perfect time to pull up a sleep and roll.
Gal's just like kind of like grunts, and you see him just kind of like pull his like bedroll out over by the cart. Right now.
All right. But hopefully sleep through the night.
Yeah, Link will sleep like half and half. He doesn't want to like breach the space Big Al's is trying to create for himself, but he's sleeping close enough he can keep an eye on him, like kind of away from things.
Yep. Any watches?
Yeah, Link will do a watch.
Yeah,
I can do what I want.
I'll get Tempest to do a watch just flying around. He never gets tired.
I'll do first watch since I still have my echo.
Okay, cool.
Perception check.
Kitty Cat Gang can do it.
Okay. Couple of perception checks. One from Rexos, one from Link.
I'll throw one in from Tempest as well since he's on Overwatch.
We nailed that.
Wait, do you still need me to do one or?
I think your second watch.
Tempest is invisible, but Erexo still sees him.
Yeah. Okay. Check something. Moment, please. So Rexos and Link, your guys' watch is pretty uneventful. You know, the sounds and kind of hissing and crackling of the fire is kind of still playing out in the background. The smell is not great, but seems to keep anything away that would be approaching where you guys are. You guys thankfully end your watch without any issue. At the end of a long day, Aska, your watch starts, and you're finding it like, it's a lot to take in. You're happy that you got some alchemy in at the end of the day, and relieved with the yield you were able to get this time, knowing that it has not always been like that. The kind of sounds just kind of like fade into the background. You don't see or hear anything. Just before the end of your watch, though, you do notice this. You have dark vision, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you would be so kind as to check Discord.
I go. Oh. I'm gonna go kind of to like just the edge of the property.
Mhm.
And kind of just watch for a bit. Make sure there's no danger.
Oh,
And then kind of go back.
as you kind of head investigating this, you see
Okay. Okay.
that
Yeah.
that's the end of your watch. You can do with that as you will.
Okay. Who's next? Is it Tempest?
Tempest just the whole time.
Oh, Tempest the whole time? Oh, okay.
Also, after like 2 hours, I would be inside my vessel, and Tempest would be hanging onto it.
Can I? Do I see? Wait, is Tempest bird or monkey? What is bird?
He's a bird, and he's invisible at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So
I would
me
know
or
that he's
Rexo
supposed to be.
get to see him with that 24.
Oh, okay. He's meant to be flying up there though. Like that's what
Yeah,
you said,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, he basically just because he doesn't tire, he just doesn't eat. He's like the Terminator, but really squishy.
Okay. Can I like whistle for Tempest? I don't know. I want to get his attention.
Yeah. Tempest has got a
Hey.
11 int, so he's pretty smart.
I'm like waving up at the sky.
Yeah, he'll come down, turn visible.
Yeah. Hi. Is Ceres awake? Do you know?
So that's up to Trevor.
I'm just
it does.
talking to the bird. I don't know how things work.
Yeah. I just mean, if Trevor wants to let me, it's up to him. Inside the vessel, I hear everything as if I'm like right there, but like I am sleeping. So it's up to.
Give me a
Trevor, what he
perception
wants
check
to-
with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, wow.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You hear
Good
Aska
roll.
like asking if you're awake.
Yeah. Suddenly, like it's almost like Cirrus appears like right beside Tempest.
Ah,
Oh,
jeez.
sorry, Ask. I was asleep, but I heard you.
No, it's okay. I'm on watch. I noticed Big Al's kind of pack up his stuff and head up the road, kind of toward Wexforth direction, I think. If I remember correctly, what's in that direction? Do you think? I imagine he might maybe need some time and stuff. I mean, do you think Tempest can follow him for a bit, just make sure he's okay? I don't know.
Yeah. For sure.
I shouldn't have
yeah.
stopped him or anything, right? Like it's okay if I just let him.
I don't know. I didn't know him very well, but he seemed to really be affected by killing Lord Neldor. So maybe, like, I know he doesn't like blood, so maybe this is just too much violence for him or something.
Yeah. No, he really I mean, he should retire or something. I feel like he's been through a lot, right? And then he got fired, and I feel like he needs a bit of relaxation. Maybe for a bit.
That serves like tea all the time. Just
maybe he should open a cafe.
Yeah, a nice cozy nook. I mean, it's not a ton of money, but I think he did make some money while he was with us. Maybe he could do that. But yeah, I'll send Tempest.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just for a bit.
And I'll just send Tempest out to track the gals, and just if he, maybe for a few miles, and then come let us know he's.
Yep. All right. So as kind of the tail end of the night slips away, Tempest flies off towards the northeast. I said northwest, but I think northeast is the correct answer. Sorry.
Whatever that direction is. Yeah.
Yep, northeast. And as far as you can stay in contact with Tempest, Cirrus.
Yeah.
Which
is about a mile.
A mile. He's just walking that way. Doesn't seem to be accosted, just walking. I'm not sure how far Tempest can go further than a mile. You just can't talk to him. I don't know what you're...
I can talk to him up to a mile, but I mean, he can basically go anywhere on the same plane.
Yeah. So is Tempest just following him until you call him back?
Just for no, I just told him go with, 3-4 miles and.
Yeah. So, the sun's starting to come up around the camp. Tempest is flying after the gals. Last update you heard from Tempest was still going northeast. Aska and Cirrus, since you guys are awake and up first, can you give me a perception check?
Okie doke. It's morning for me then, I guess, because I only actually need 4 hours of sleep, so this would be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna down one of my
files.
My vials, and then I'll get a little +1, I think, to this. 19. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't add. Oh, here we go. Okay.
So both of you notice this just as you're kind of getting yourself situated for the morning. There is a note that's been left on the seat of the wagon where the gals have been sitting for the whole trip.
Oh, I think we should have checked. I mean, it's been 2 hours since he left, but look, a note. Should we read it?
Oh yeah. Sure. This might give us some insight.
I open it.
Okay. It's written in common, easy to read. Read in an accent that I can't do. Mentions that
you could try. just for everyone's enjoyment.
He mentions that he's very much appreciated the opportunity to travel with you all and has learned a lot and thinks that you are all very capable and albeit a little outlandish sometimes and far too willing to revel in bloodshed. However, he feels very shaken by the feelings that overcame him when it came to light what Neldor had been doing, and especially in the moment of Neldor's death. He's heading back home to reflect. He isn't enlisted anymore, having been fired by Commander Hartwell. He hasn't been home in quite some time. His parents are both still alive, so he's going home. He wants to reflect and clear his head, and he hopes that he'll, be able to connect with you guys again. He does, after all, know what you all look like, and has a sending spell with your name on it when the time comes.
Oh man, maybe yesterday we should have just kept Lord Neldor dead, and then the dolls
I
wouldn't have had to.
I feel responsible for this. I thought I was doing him a favor, keeping him, bringing Neldor back, and
Yeah,
letting him do that. But I
I
guess
thought
not.
that's what he needed, but
Maybe it's good for him. I guess. I mean, that outlandish comment was a little out of left field, but that's all right.
yeah.
But around this time, the rest of you start waking up. So the sun starts to rise and hit the kind of yard outside of this home.
Well, hopefully we can keep each other alive as good as the gals did.
Well, Link seems up to the task. Maybe we try something novel and just not get hit a whole bunch.
I
mean-
don't think I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's kind of my whole MO.
Maybe just I don't know, stay in the back line, but send your echo to the front line.
I have significantly more durability than my Echo, unfortunately.
But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's so we did.
Yeah, I
we
gotta admit,
dabbed-
sometimes my plans don't work either because the last time I remember being in the back line, and then I think you actually attacked me. So
I didn't actually. I guess we didn't really talk about that. I'm really sorry I did that.
oh no, you were under a spell or something. So that was yeah.
Yeah, but I quite literally stabbed you in the back.
Asuka was under a
You-
spell.
you
I thought
did.
it was payback for the skeletons.
You,
That
you
was
were-
maybe
you
a
were-
joke that came out, but
You were very
I was.
effective. I can see how you rely on that.
I got you guys. I won't let you down.
thanks, Link. You're the best slinky healer. So
See him kind of arches back and tail sticks straight up.
Was I able to get an entire full rest?
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
okay.
By full, I guess I mean long. Oh, there we go. That's a good start of the day.
Everyone feel all right, relatively?
Yeah.
Did Tutu actually drink, or are you doing that 4-day thing?
No, if somebody wants it. They can
Oh,
have
you
it.
haven't? Okay.
Mm-mm.
No, I was just curious. Yeah, Tutu, Big Al's left. But we're just...
Yeah.
What's our
He left
next...
a note.
Oh yeah, here, if you want to read it. But what's our
But
next, thing of action? Point of action.
We were going to Poverty to
Yeah.
talk to the gods.
Oh, right.
We don't have to do that though. If you guys want to go somewhere else.
Wow. I don't really have anywhere pressing to go.
I feel like maybe... I mean... I don't know. I've been thinking about the whole, Darren thing. And, after I met, Tamar and stuff. I don't know if maybe... Like, I feel like, Darren needs to be stopped. I don't know if we are capable of that. But I think we need to stop him, or I don't know. Like, it makes me uncomfortable knowing he's still out there, and I don't even know he could be looking for me. I don't know. The place where he was keeping me is kind of near here-ish. Maybe we can see if he's still there, or maybe if he's not, it'll give us some answers. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff there. It was almost like a lab, sort of, like he was working on stuff. If you guys are interested, I don't know.
Do you remember the way there?
From here, I'm not sure, but from Twin Stop, yeah. From Poverty, yeah. If we can get to Poverty or Twin Stop. I don't know what's between here and... I don't know the exact geography, but...
We're about a day outside of Poverty to the west. Twin Stop is probably like 2 days to the south, roughly, of where you are now.
Okay.
Did Tutu grab all of the splint mail?
No,
That's
you
still
can.
your plan?
You can use it if you need it.
Oh no, no, I thought you were gonna make bar. I don't even
Well,
know
it
the
takes a long
first
time to
thing
do
that
that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
footwear
So if you need it,
splint. No, I can't even. I don't even know how the buckles work.
We can just load it into the cart.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I had an idea. We could. Did this place have like a fireplace? I thought it looked like it did in this room.
It does.
Like, if I twin spell reduce on it and enlarge on Arexos, do you think he could like manhandle not the chimney part, but like the box part of the fireplace out of there?
Yeah, for sure.
And then we could maybe put it on the cart, and then we'd have like a mobile smithy, basically.
Ooh.
The cart's made of wood, isn't it, though?
Well, we could, but every night I could just take it off the cart and put it down, right? If we have a 4-day journey or something.
I see.
I was just, and then that way maybe Tutu could work on the armor.
Yeah.
If you're
Sure.
interested, we could do that. It would protect Nacho a lot.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'm necessarily built for owning a warhorse. So we'll.
But
Okay.
you're doing great. You're doing great. You and Nacho have a bond, really. And Nacho, I think, killed more people in that fight than either of us. So
2-2 multi-classes into paladin. Nachos are
Yes.
faithful steed.
Nacho sour cream those guys.
Hey!
well, we can take him at the very least to Pomerty or Twin Stop. So
Oh, okay. It was just an idea. No worries.
all right.
Right. So where are you guys headed?
The gods thing was regarding what did you want to talk to them about?
The message from Nihil and Tamar saying that the gods were fragments of Statera and that he didn't know how they would be impacted if they took out Statera. So before we went to go help Nihil, we wanted to talk to the gods to be like, did you know? Kind of thing.
And do we know if Darren is a Statera follower in this particular group? We don't. Okay.
Well,
I
we
mean,
know
he-
from Tamar that he wasn't a Nihil follower, that he supported Statera's vision of like,
Okay.
the wealth of knowledge forever and ever unending.
Yeah, you
But
could extrapolate.
We don't know where he
but-
stands currently
Okay.
in his faith.
Got it. Well, then I would probably say something like, maybe dealing with Statera might make, Darren less powerful. If that's an option.
Yeah.
Because I agree. I don't think we want, Darren coming after Aska.
Just I don't know,
Also-
like he might not be at the same place, or if he wasn't there, we could look around, see what information there he left, or I don't know if he stayed there or not. Some stuff that can help us with this whole multi-timeline thing or whatever.
Doesn't matter to me where we go. I'm just here to protect the party.
Be the
way
slinkiest
of-
of boys.
Literally, when you
You-
think about that, he was literally just like, Talea was just like, yeah, watch over these people. This is your new goal now. Like, it's just like, I don't know.
Oh,
Pick somewhere we go and Link follows to ensure safety.
do you
He's
have any way
literally
of
the truest of house cats.
he is any way of looking at people from afar? Like, does anyone have that ability?
Scry.
I don't.
Hmm.
You have to be, I think, 5th level, right? It's a 5th level spell.
I've got a
Can't
potion
remember.
for that.
Is it acid? Because I heard that might help.
Yeah, it makes
No.
if you do some of the acid that we gave to Aska, you'll be able to see people far away. They may not be
Whatever
real,
you
but
want.
They might not be the people you want to
Yeah.
see, but
That's right.
that like shadowy place that Aska went to with what's his face?
Tamar?
Tamar. What was that exactly? How did Tamar describe it again? It was like that kind of shadowy place.
He called it the void.
The void. And what is the void? Do we know what the void is? How much?
We know to avoid it.
I think like
Hey,
at a I mean how much Asuka like took away, but I think it's very reasonable to assume that it's like Nihil's domain.
it's Nihil's domain. Okay. Oh, it's just like the domain where that. Okay.
It's like literal nothing.
Okay. But can it be accessed from different places? Like, how did I get into it?
There are ways to get into it. Tutu ended up there when the bagator or the boxator.
I'm wondering if it can be used to like to either get somewhere or to look somewhere. Like, cause I don't know if I or Asuka really understands how the planes and stuff are laid out or anything in this world.
Just to clarify, isn't that how Tutu aged like 50 years in the span of a few minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm with Sirius. We should avoid the void. Seems like a bad time. I don't know how to play Link as an old man, so
No time to start, but now.
Okay. But if maybe because I was created by him, I can somehow connect my mind to his or something. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
Or you could try.
Do you think I'll age like a million years?
I hope not.
Is that a risk you're willing to take?
I don't know. What does that mean for an elf even, right? I get like one wrinkle.
Maybe Asuka will
You
get
get
lucky
crow's
and
feet.
like only certain parts of him will age.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
your
maybe
arm,
maybe
your
the
arm is all
half-elf parts.
wrinkly and decrepit, but your body's still fine.
That one was a half elf, right?
And one's a
Yeah.
full elf.
Okay.
Yeah, he was double half elf.
So, double half elf is a quarter elf.
I got Bauer and Brimson
Oh,
with double
man.
face palms there. That was
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it fucking break time yet? God.
No. Wait, okay, I don't know. Tutu. Do you remember when Tamar did that like ritual thing?
Mm-hmm.
You know magic. Do you know runes that like can connect people with other people?
I just usually think really hard.
You just think really hard? Okay. I'm gonna try and think really hard.
Good luck.
Okay.
Okay.
He's really smart like that.
So what are you
But if
trying
I
to do?
look like I'm gonna die or something, like try and snap me out of it, please.
What
I'm
does it look
gonna-
like when you're dying?
I stop breathing.
So wait for you to stop breathing and then snap you out of it?
Yeah. Or if I just look like I'm not having a good time.
Do I know
To
what
be
it looks
fair-
like when you have a good time?
Like I'm having an okay time right now.
If
Like
he
I'm
looks
talking,
like
I'm breathing.
if he looks like he did when he got caught with his pants down in the lake,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He looks naked. Gotcha.
I was about to say, I feel like that's the only discerning difference. Like, I feel like Asuka is just the type of dude that is like almost like one face fits all. Just always like very like stone cold and complex. Not like emotionally, but just like focused. Like I don't know if we'd know if Asuka was
Asuka's
having a
not
good time.
emotionally complex. He's a bunch of people put together into one person. He's not complex enough for you.
Not emotionally, maybe physically.
Yeah.
I'm just physically complex.
Listen, what emotions does a fucking arm give you, dude?
If your tooth a lot,
Oh.
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 We had that.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down.
Emotional damage.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It's like 2 fucking D&Ds back to back where I just get crushed.
All right. So
See,
You're
now
thinking
too
really
emotionally
hard.
complex.
on what?
So I'm gonna see if I can. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna down my purple mutagen to give me advantage on charisma checks. I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna think really hard about the place where I was before I escaped, and about, Darren. and just try and imagine myself in that place to like picture it, to see it right now. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, I'm just gonna sit there. Just sit there underneath the tree and just do that.
Okay, roll me a history check to see how well you remember the place.
Okay. 17?
17's pretty good.
Oh, geez.
That's what you would remember.
Okay. Where was I?
You spent almost the entirety of your time in like this.
Like this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to picture that. Do I just... I don't know. I'm trying to make it, like, feel like I'm there. Like, I'm trying to get, like, a really good daydream going.
Okay.
Should have taken the acid.
Yeah.
I should have.
You definitely remember it.
Okay. I'm picturing Enodarin there. Like,
Okay.
wherever. Do I see him?
Yes, because you're picturing him there.
Yes. I'm picturing him there. Okay.
You do, in fact,
Can I...
see him.
I'm gonna just sit here and daydream for like 20 minutes, and I'm gonna be like, guys, I learned so much.
We're all like, oh, it's working, it's working.
It's working,
Like,
guys.
yeah, I didn't see shit.
I didn't see shit.
Okay.
I say like, Darren, and trying to get his attention
Yeah, like,
in my dream, my daydream.
yeah. Oddly enough, no reaction. It's like it's a memory that you're talking to.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Just crickets. Okay. Shut up.
Sorry, it was
Oh.
too fucking perfect not to use that.
Yeah. I open my eyes. I'm like, guys, I don't know. I don't think I have any special powers. It's not working. I close my eyes again. Tamar.
What you lack in special powers, you make up for in resilience.
Yep. No, I'm gonna try and picture myself in the void. Tamar.
Okay. Roll for me a religion check.
22.
Religious one.
So soon.
Holy shit.
I was gonna give you guidance too, but you didn't even need it.
Tamar, can you help me with something?
What is it?
I'm sorry to bother you. We were both made by Darren. Do you know where he is right now?
No. If I did, we would be headed there.
Do you know where he might be?
He has several facilities.
He could be at one of them.
I suspect they serve as a manner of safe houses for him.
If I'm able to go to one of them in a few days, should I check it out?
It would eliminate one place for us to look for him.
All right. Do you know where Lillian is?
I do not.
Cool. Sorry. I hope I didn't interrupt anything important. But... All right, bye. Open my eyes.
Moist
Okay,
critical over here. That's pretty much it. See ya.
Hang up
Yeah.
on Tamar. Got you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I got the
Oh, you guys-
same D spy.
Yeah, this is I'm never gonna try this again. I'm sorry. I think we should go see if Darren's where his one place is. Because I think Tamar's looking for him too. And he said it would eliminate one place. And if it's kind of on our way, or we can go to Poverty first and then there, I don't know. It would be maybe helpful, but yeah, we should get going.
Sure. So where to?
Yeah.
Comedy first? Is that what I heard?
Sure. That one's closer, right? It's one day as opposed to two.
Comedy's closer. Yes.
All right, let's go. Poverty. Get the cart, get the horses.
All right. You guys get your belongings collected, head into the cart. She back here. And start making your way towards the Forest of Poverty that you left less than 2 weeks ago.
Okay, cool. Once we're in the cart, Link would turn to Tutu and be like, "Hey Tutu, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm worried about keeping everyone healthy and everyone's well-being, especially now that Big Al's is kind of gone, and I just want to make sure we're set. I've seen you do a bit of healing here and there. Would you mind if I teach you some so that we can do it together a little bit, so I have a bit of backup?"
Sure. What did you want to teach me?
I can show you how to make some potions, and I can hopefully show you some of my magic. I do healing spells, but really whatever you're comfortable with. I just appreciate some help.
Sure. I can learn.
Okay, I appreciate it. And Link will probably spend probably as a introductory kind of thing, we'll probably spend as much of the cart ride just kind of sharing some basic health potion recipes and his how he does that, and then when we get more time outside of that, we'll figure out how the rest of that plays out.
Okay. Do me a favor. You roll your alchemist tools, Link.
Okay.
Tutu, if you're trying to learn this as Link is teaching, you roll a history check to see how much of this you can retain. All right. So, Link, you kind of deliver this the health potion 101 primer. Tutu, very quick study. Kind of picks up the lesson as you're kind of starting to explain it, and seems to kind of at some points, even kind of know what you're going to say before you say it. So I'm gonna make a little handout here. Track this.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
What are we tracking?
You're learning of health potion crafting.
Okay.
You guys should both have a handout now. That's just tracking the progress. I'll update it as you guys continue to work on it.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys kind of continue to set out east across these kind of last few sections of rolling foothills towards the large expanse of the Pomerty Forest. and as the trees begin to kind of like grow on the horizon, can I get perception checks from everybody? Sirius is paying attention.
Holy shit.
That's right.
Tempest is not.
Hawkeye's over there.
Tempest is not.
All
He's
right.
like, I got this one for you, pal.
Yeah.
Sirius, you spot it first. There seems to be a fairly significant number of people kind of at the forest edge as you guys begin your approach, probably like mid-afternoon by the time you guys are this distance. But there seems to be like a large number, probably in the neighborhood of like 50 to 60 people at the edge of the forest. Hard to make out the details from where you are now. You're still a good distance away, but there's definitely a crowd.
I will send Tempest to go investigate the crowd, and I'll use my senses through his body just to see if it's like an angry mob with pitchforks or a bunch of farmers or whatever.
Give me a perception check for Tempest then.
I actually give it to you as me.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't think Tempest has any like kick-ass bonuses, and he does not.
12.
12.
As Tempest kind of like soars down to take a look at this, what it looks like is there is a group of sentinels, maybe a dozen or so, and maybe a group of 3 dozen or more elves. With a 12, you can't make out much more than that. They don't look like sentinels though, and they seem to be kind of
The
like
elves don't look like sentinels.
yeah. The 3
Okay.
dozen don't look like sentinels. They don't have the same uniform, the same armor, the same equipment. But it's
Do
with
they
a
appear to
12.
be facing off?
They certainly seem to be. There's discourse happening. It doesn't look like there's a fight, but there's
It looks sort of like heated talking
yeah.
or tense discussion. Okay, yeah, I'll mention that to everybody.
Okay.
And then I'll go back into my own body.
Oh shit, those people? I thought those are trees.
Oh, the big ones are trees, but just in front there's a bunch of small ones.
Do they look aggressive at all?
Well, there's guys in armor. I think they're
Mhm.
sentinels, and then a bunch of elves. But they're definitely angry at each other. But they don't seem to be fighting yet.
Should we intervene or just keep going?
Is our path gonna like take us past them?
If you were to take like the direct kind of like path into the Pomerty Forest, yes.
Are they like the elves from where Tutu's from? Like were they wearing that sort of garb
Like
or is it?
the Drathon elves?
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of good detail for the elves, so I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay.
It's a little weird when you look through someone else's body. Sometimes I get a bit of vertigo, so it's hard to focus.
Well, I mean, if there were some of Neldor's guys who went ahead, I don't know.
What do you think, Tutu? You're usually pretty smart about these things.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna shake our tail feathers at these guys. Put on
Run
all
in,
the-
weapons drawn. Got it.
Ray just puts up a hand. Sorry.
guys want to do? I mean, we're just looking for the gods. I don't know if we're interested in starting anything.
Oh no, I meant like, should we just keep going like we're regular folk, or should we try like a sneaky way so we don't have to get involved?
We could just
I mean,
walk forward. Why does walking
Yeah.
forward have to mean we get involved?
well, I don't know. Just they may try to involve us, but it's going to be hard to sneak with a wagon and Nacho.
And
No,
whatever
just-
his Aska horse is called.
Aska, what's your horse called?
Patches.
Patches? That is perfect. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Love it.
Sure. I mean, we can just pretend we're just passing by.
Yep.
I mean, if they ask why we're going to Pomerty,
I mean, we've been there before.
but is Pomerty still like ruined?
It's recovering. It was recovering when you guys left. And like the corruption had already started receding with Brumalthazar's death.
All right, we just say we're visiting
Well, we don't have to tell them anything.
if they ask.
Well, we don't have to tell them anything. They're not the Sentinels.
Wait, weren't some of them sentinels? Did I mishear?
Well, some of them were sentinels, or looked like they were dressed like sentinels. But, I mean, we could just be like looking for a place to stay for the night, or we could be looking up Talea, because I mean, Link knows her.
Linking up with Talea.
I've zoomed my face in too much, but just know that I wanted to do it right there.
All right. So you guys are just proceeding towards the path into Pomerty.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
casual.
Lancer heading to the slaughter. Yeah.
Yep.
As
Well,
As
me
you-
and Tutu on horses, I think, right?
Nacho,
Yep.
trot casual.
as you guys kind of make your way and get closer, Tutu and Aska on the lead, kind of on your horses, you guys would see now from like this distance that it is definitely sentinels, and they are currently barring entry to elves that from this distance you can tell are the elves from Nadrathon, at least the ones that got out of whatever the melee was that happened between Neldor's and the noble forces. Doesn't seem to be a lot left, like I said, maybe somewhere in the ballpark of like 30 of these elves and probably a dozen sentinels. A couple of them kind of see you, Tutu. Lynn not being super common in Pomerty. And one of them looks at you, and you recognize it as the soldier, the sentinel who said that they killed the monster.
The liar.
And he's like, just let him through. We got enough to deal with here.
That's
And
pretty sweet.
a couple of the sentinels that were standing on the path move aside. You guys made it into Pomerty. There's like eruptions of like shouting as the like Nadrathon elves like start like screaming like, well, why do they get to go in? This is bullshit. Like, let us through. We're elves, not like, look at, you're letting in the Owlin now.
Oh.
Can I turn around
Mhm.
to the group of elves?
Mhm.
You're right. You guys have missed. You probably out here for a really long time. Would you like a drink?
I think we're about
What-
to lose our flask.
One of the elves,
The least I can do to serve you.
yeah, one of the elves, like this like hoity-toity female elf,
Panic parts.
like finally rest of your wretched in led the first sign of danger. least one of you has manners.
Yes, I was taught well. Here you are.
She like reaches up. What are you handing her?
Can everybody guess?
I have taken the whatever large pitcher of well water
Mhm.
and have poured it into my water skin.
Okay. She
Just
like
a small sip, though. It's magical water. It's very refreshing. You don't need to drink much.
she like reaches up and like in one motion kind of like snatches the water skin out of your hand while like slapping your like arm away. Drink my fill, thank you. And she like immediately like uncorks the water skin and just like pours
After
it
like
back.
a gulp, Nacho will kick her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, roll your hoof attack. I mean, I'd be stunned if it missed. She's unarmored.
Not 20.
It does miss, but
Sorry, he has restless leg syndrome when he stands still for too long.
you see her like kind of like take the water skin away from her mouth to like kind of protest your, misbegotten beast.
I'll reach down and grab it before it falls.
Yeah, you like snatch the water skin, and she's like, and you just see her kind of like, it's horrifying, but also fascinating to watch, because of the like incredible lifespan of the elves. To watch what you guys saw play out on Tutu in seconds. This like slow motion death of this elven noble, as you just see like years and years and years just like waste away. And at first, it's almost nothing. It's like, a wrinkle here, a wrinkle there. And then you see like, after 15 seconds, the skin starts to look a little more haggard. There's a bit less, toned musculature. After a minute, you can just see the like hair has started to get like thinner and patchy and start to gray. And the longer you like watch this, people like are starting to like look in shock at this. And you see all of the elves back away from this woman. Can I get insight checks from everyone?
Are they
I
like
did
saying
warn
anything
you
to each
not
other?
to take too much of a drink.
Sorry.
What'd you say, Aska?
Are they like saying stuff amongst each other at all?
It's more like, oh my god, like stay back,
Okay.
but get away from her.
Okay.
Arexos and Link, and Cirrus. Oh, Tempest, sorry.
Oh, no,
You-
that was Tempest.
Yeah. You guys would know that there seems to be like a knowing recognition among the nobles as to what's going on. And the Tutu, as you deliver this, I did warn you just to take a small sip. Kind of quip. You see the like figure kind of like reach out towards you, but the like aging has gotten like too much, and you see her knees like buckle. She like drops to the ground, and you see the like flesh on her arms start to like wither and waste away as she like has this like outstretched hand for you. And in like another few seconds, that hand is like skeletal, as you just watch the rest of her kind of like snap backwards and like fall into this pile of dust in the middle of this now terrified group of nobles.
Ooh.
Is anyone else thirsty?
The like sentinels, they're like looking at you, Tutu. They look at like the nobles. They see how the nobles are like reacting. Just I don't know what you did, but maybe just go. Just go.
No one else is thirsty?
You see like the nobles are all like, hushed whispers to each other like, anyone got a passive perception higher than 15 or 15 and above, I should say? Not in this group.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, Arexos, you're at 15?
Mhm.
Okay. You managed to catch like a few snippets. Like, I knew that fucking fountain would like come back to bite us. That Neldor said it would fine. Obviously it's not. Look what it got. Look what it got her. So, you guys, there's no other takers, Tutu, on your offer for another drink.
Okay.
You guys proceed in the Poverty proper.
I'll let the sentinels know that if they need any additional assistance with them, that they know who we are and where to find us.
The woman who lied about killing the monster, it's like, yeah, I mean, we'll send word if we do. I'll have to report this to Cantor, but I mean,
Oh, don't worry. We'll tell him.
I thought you might welcome back.
Don't look so scared. It won't work on you.
It only works on those nobles.
That's a story I'd be interested in hearing later.
Why? So you could tell everyone else about it?
I was gonna fucking say that.
Have fun. Bye.
Fucking holy Christ. To the assassin. When we get kind of out of earshot, like you notice that like Cirrus's face is like white. Tutu, I thought you were gonna give her the acid,
I have the acid.
and now
It
I'm
wouldn't have
thinking,
been nearly as entertaining.
I'm thinking maybe that would have been a mercy.
Mercy would have been able to take those lives back and give it to the people she took them from. This was just a waste.
Yeah, Seer still looks really shocked.
Okay. So, you guys have made it into the kind of road to Poverty proper now. What we'll do is we'll take our break there. Get some snacks, get some popcorn fanatics, some drinks, do your bios, and we'll be back in 5 minutes or so. And we will see you guys soon. And we're back. All right. So, you guys have made your way into Poverty. Since the last time you guys were here, even a short while ago, the situation has definitely improved. The forest looks far less ominous and threatening now. Looks much more normal. Still an ancient forest, certainly, but not that dark, twisted, corrupted one that especially the finder's crew explored initially. Where are you guys heading in Poverty?
We're just gonna go to Eleanor's.
Yep.
I think that's usually where we end up.
Do we have any other destination?
I think we only know of like what Eleanor, Talea. You know anybody else in Poverty?
You guys have been to a couple of places in early days, like when Riker was still there. You did some shopping in Poverty.
Okay.
Um,
And
so, like-
Tutu is friends with Urk, right?
Tutor's friends with Urk. You guys have all been to the Lost Ones, like orphanage. You guys have been through Damon's Farthing, for the site of where the monster was killed. You've been to the
yeah,
tree.
so that mind maybe Eleanor's?
All right. All right. So you guys make your way through the streets. Quite a few people now out and about, especially as you get closer to the populated sections of Poverty.
Quick question: is Talea's like on kind of on the far outskirts of Pomedy, or would it be on the way to Eleanor's?
Like Pelea's house, like where she
Yeah.
stays with the Lost Ones. It's like, 3 or 4 blocks away from Eleanor's. You could make it like so that you got there first. It wouldn't be the most direct route to Eleanor's, but you could like take the turn right instead of going straight and get there and kind of jig-jog back.
Yeah. Okay. I'll meet you guys at Eleanor's. I'm gonna stop in with Talea and see if there's any guidance she can offer me. I'll catch up just in a little bit, and yeah, Link will head off to see Talea to see if she can point them in a good direction.
Yep. Anyone going with Link, or Link doing this solo? Everyone else is going to Eleanor's.
I'll go with Link so I
Thank you.
can see Ark.
Okay. You two and Link head off. Rest of you going to Eleanor's. All right. So,
I'm gonna send Tempest to follow those Tutu and Link.
Okay.
So we know if something happens.
So you guys, the 3 of you, make your way towards the Lost Ones. The last time you were there, Tutu, quite a bit of destruction had been wrought. Was quite upset at the loss of Iwin and broke a bunch of stuff. As you kind of round the street and look at the Lost Ones on like that upper level of the kind of concourse, looks like all the repairs have been completed. It looks intact and kind of well maintained again. You hear kind of the sounds of laughter coming from inside. What are you guys doing?
Link would just like slowly walk in, trying not to like disrupt anything, trying to be like quiet and respectful.
Sure.
keeping his eye out for Talea, and if he didn't spot her, he'd probably try to ask one of them.
Yep.
They're just like, "Hey, have you seen Talea?" type deal, and yeah.
So you make your way inside. The little quiet bell kind of dings as you kind of swing the door open. And you see, first you don't like see anything, but you hear this like, just like giddy laughter. And then you see these like two massive arms like kind of like rise up from the floor with like two gnomes in like each arm. And you see like Urk trying to like get to his knees from like behind a couch. As the gnomes are just like running and diving off the couch onto him. And he's like, grabbing a few in like each hand, like trying to set them down as like more jump and tackle them. And they're like having the best time. And he sees you right away, Tutu, as he gets his like head up high enough over the couch. Friend back.
For a bit.
Fix broken things.
Mm-hmm. We saw.
It looks great. So happy to see the peace and energy back in this place.
With that, like a gnome like kind of like flies off the couch and like smacks him like square in the face. Like energy, lots.
Maybe more energy than peace, but it still looks great.
Why back?
I was hoping to have a quick chat with Talea. We're at a bit of a crossroads, so to speak. And I was wondering, I mean, since we've been connected, she's been really good at kind of helping point me and the group in a direction, or at least giving us some ideas. I was just hoping to get some of her insight while we're passing through.
Stairs. Room. Hers.
The first part of that cut out, sorry.
Stairs. Room. Hers.
Gotcha. We'll check in. Thanks, friend. And just continues the peaceful path, just trying to dodge gnomes, not be disruptive, and starts heading up the stairs towards Talea's room.
You guys make your way upstairs. It looks like, thankfully, all the gnomes are downstairs, busy with Urk right now, so you're able to kind of easily navigate your path. At the end of the hall, you see Talea's room. The door is closed currently.
Link approaches softly and does kind of a gentle triple knock. Just kind of quietly says Talea, are you here?
Give me a perception check. Tutu as well. And Tempest and Ray if he's with you.
I'm not sure if Tempest followed us inside or if he's still just doing recon.
Yeah, he'd follow you inside.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, Link, you hear sounds like kind of items being shuffled and hurriedly moved. Kind of like that sound where someone tries to quickly clean off a desk or a table. Tutu and Ray being at 22, you guys hear this soft spoken voice kind of almost under her breath. not know. What does he want? You're busy for this. And then shortly after, a couple seconds go by. Yes, come in.
Serious. Yeah, Link like just like gently twists the knob and quietly enters. Kind of like I feel like he would have looked at Tutu, like given the kind of like weird shuffle of things, and just kind of give her the like, wonder what's going on in there type look. Probably wouldn't have said anything. He didn't pick up on any of the speech, so nothing like to be too alarmed about for him. Yeah, and he would head in. Hi, Talea. Sorry for the short notice drop in. Probably should have give you more heads up, but we're passing through Poverty. I just wanted to stop in. We're at somewhat of a crossroads in terms of where we should be headed, and you've always been really great at pointing us in the right direction, or at least me, and giving guidance. I was just hoping you'd be able to lend your thoughts, maybe give us some insight if you have time.
So yeah, as you kind of like open the door and step in and kind of like say your greeting and your question, you see this room. It has like a fairly large like table spread out, not quite the same size as the one in the inn that you guys stayed at in that suite in Nadrathon, but like similar size. And it looks like it has been like a lot of things have been moved off of it. And Talea is like standing kind of in front of it between you and the table. Yes. Always great to welcome you back. Sorry, there's lots going on. When
Like what?
Yeah, it looks different in here. Is everything okay?
Well, no, you must know it's not. A lot of people I thought would help with something that I felt was important didn't. And that's left me to kind of fend for myself and take care of this.
What are you trying to take care of? Lillian still?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't let it go. She's the reason he's gone.
Sorry that happened.
I understand why you all did what you did.
I've only done the best with what you've given me. I know my decisions aren't always perfect, but I generally just try to follow the group you told me to watch over and make sure they're okay, regardless of the direction we choose sometimes.
They... These ones seem to be in good form. What is it that you are looking for, Link? You say guidance and direction, but it sounds like at least you have that my purpose now is to lay low Lillian before she can do what she did to my family, to anyone else.
Tutu, can you help me? I'm not so great with what we're dealing with, but I know you have a clear picture on a couple of the options we have.
Well, I mean, we can't really help with the Lillian situation because even if we tried to go back in time, we can't get back. The other option is to help Nahil and take down Statera, but we don't know how that's going to affect the gods because apparently they're parts of Statera, but they don't think they know that. And we don't really know how to help him anyway. So
They're
Here we
aware
are.
now. Some other group told them. Some of them took it better than others. Astari and Bodrin in particular feel angry and have taken it upon themselves to try and right whatever that wrong is, however they can. But they have no idea. Lomasar is consumed dealing with the fallout of Lillian's proclivities in Rozoya. Arun May doesn't answer when anyone calls, and they know not where he is. And Seth and Orthis continue their petty squabbles, despite the gravity of the situation. What is this thing you speak of stopping Statera?
What?
You said help Nahil stop Statera?
Mm-hmm.
Is that more than a wish, an actual plan?
No idea.
That came to you in the void, right? Tutu was lost in the void for a little bit, and Nahil spoke to her.
But he didn't tell us what it was, though, Link. It was just...
I know. That's why I was hoping Leia might be able to help. We don't really know if what he said has any merit.
Well, Tamar said it did.
Why did you come back here, little Owlin? Talk to the gods?
Apparently waste time.
Well, if it's an audience you seek, I can't.
I don't need assistance seeking an audience. They already know, so... Whatever Link needs.
If you don't have a means of assisting with Lillian now, then do this. Perhaps it will shift things and make At least Lomas are more free to assist me. She seems the only one with the desire and will to do so, but is unable to, consumed as she is.
I'm sorry, but you took everything from me to land on a maybe try this. I just feel like isn't good enough.
You see, so they kind of stare at you for a second, kind of draw herself up. I have given far more than I took. I asked for your help once. You choose to support these friends around you, and that is a noble pursuit. And you will continue to have my blessing and my power to assist in that endeavor. You say you have no way to deal with Lillian. So be it. You have a plan or an idea to stop this Terra, the real source, original, whatever the case is. If by stopping him, even some fragment of Lomasar is unchained to help me, then go and do that. Because she is willing to help me track down Lillian.
As soon as she finishes that, Link just looks at her, unaffected by the fact she's postured up. He just says, "Sorry, I've wasted both our times." Then he just immediately turns and walks out. And now, as he's going down the stairs, there's no more quiet footsteps. He's just he's not being aggressive. It's just a very fast approach. He doesn't give a shit what's in his way. He's just he's headed for the door. Doesn't close the door behind him. Gives a gentle nod to the gnomes playing with our friend on the couch, and then just straight out the door. Just no, hoping that Tutu is behind him, but not also really paying attention. Just he's just fuck it, I'm going to Alinor's.
Does Tempest hear any sort of clanging from his pants?
No.
No.
No. As you guys head
he
out,
was neutered. Sorry, it was just a little fuzzy patch.
As you guys head out the door, Burke calls out, "Bye." And you guys make your way towards Alinor's. The first set that headed to Alinor's first, you guys make your way there. There is a young elven man behind the bar. As you guys kind of head in. Hi, hello there.
But not Alinor.
Not Alinor. Hello there. What can I do for you?
Just looking for a place to sit down and maybe have something to eat and drink.
You came to the right place. Anywhere's good. What can I get you?
Hot cider would be great, and
okay, cider, yeah.
Some meats and fruits and breads.
Okay, no problem. It would take me about 30 minutes or so to put that together. Anything for the rest of you?
Whatever he's having.
Okay, two, and for the big furry friend. Okay, same thing.
Make it
Great.
around to 5.
30 minutes, you said?
Yeah, that's fine. Helps that you all ordered the same thing.
Is the pantry well stocked?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. When I'm like put emphasis on pantry, do I get the sense that this guy has like no clue what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like he just seems like that's an odd question to ask at an establishment, but okay. So he kind of heads to the back. You guys kind of post up, probably in about the 30 minutes because you guys weren't at Taleus for very long. You guys make your way there. And you guys find the rest of your party sitting at a table.
Where's
Link's-
Eleanor?
Not here, apparently.
Yeah, he and I think his magic pantry is gone too.
You see Link mumble, "What a surprise!" and just like he keeps his pace, like finds an empty spot, sits down, and like doesn't really look anyone in the face, just kind of like staring down at the table, very not angry but very perplexed and focused. Like cat wise, like probably like ears back, like just getting that body language of like agitation.
Was that not a fruitful visit?
Mm. I asked the guy, "Where's Eleanor?"
Oh, you knew him?
I know him. Where is he?
No idea.
Who are you?
I'm Garrick. I said just come here as yes, a customer. But one day, Eleanor just wasn't here. We came back the next day, and no one was here. So people still wanted a place to eat and drink. So I just been kind of running it.
Okay. I go
Like,
to
just
my
like-
Link.
Yeah, Link looks up at him and just says, "Whiskey."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got that.
Like just like nods and looks back at the table.
The ciders and the drinks come by pretty quick. Rest of it comes out about half an hour.
Is everything alright, friend?
What?
Are you okay, Link? You appear to be lost in thought. Was the visit to Talea eventful, fruitful? What wisdom did you gain?
You see, like, Link has his like hand on the table, and like all his claws just like come out and just start like digging in like more and more, like one of those things where he's like not really caring about anything and just like really pouring some like frustration out onto it, and he just says, "Nothing."
Was she not there?
She was.
Well, what happened?
Literally nothing.
She didn't give any insight, no direction, anything at all?
Nope.
So what do we do now?
Mm.
Well, there's always helping Aska with her Darren problem.
We can always
That
see if
seems
helping
like-
the heal helps Aska with the Darren problem.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd
Yeah,
rather help
I mean-
Aska than any of the gods.
I mean,
think helping Aska is helping the gods.
Aska's a god?
Well, I
Hey.
think it's all tied to the same problem. All goes back to the Statera guy.
Well, whatever's in our interest, not theirs.
I don't really know what our interests are. We haven't really talked about it.
What are your interests?
Building things.
Home.
You did have a nice home.
What about Cirrus?
Truthfully, I don't know what my interests are. I've been working Rajvaraja for so long that I don't really know. I mean, I like all of you.
What does Azraja want you to do?
She hasn't. We haven't really talked recently. The last time I talked to her was to give her information on the Book of Al-Kharaj, and that was a while ago.
All right. I mean, what about Arexos?
I'm just wondering. I was taken, more or less, from my home hunting grounds. I figure my purpose is out here.
Well, I don't know. I know what I want to do, but whether it's what the gods want or not is,
Who cares what the gods want?
yeah.
You see, for the first time, Link just like a gentle smirk from that comment.
Well, helping the heal could do away with the gods, could help take care of those that follow Cetera, those who have his power, like you know, Darren. We don't really know the outcome until we check out the outcome. Could also make everything a lot worse.
Never know until you try.
Power. The power they give, right? I gave up everything. And I don't even want this useless power anymore.
The wounds that I sustained would very much like you to keep your useless power.
Yeah, it's not useless.
If you're helping people that you care about,
Grown to care about you all. But I was chosen for this. And now Talea has turned her back.
then
But that
means
doesn't mean
can-
you have to.
Exactly, you can choose your own path now.
Yeah, you just see that registers with Link, but it's like he's just processing. Like he doesn't know what that means. Like the last, his whole purpose has been uprooted and essentially to what he considers like a farce now. Like Talea doesn't give a shit, and he's just like he's to the point where he wishes like none of that ever happened. Like he just never left home, never was chosen, never had any of that responsibility ever dumped on him.
Link, maybe there was a reason you were chosen other than the fact that the god wanted you. You know?
Well, she's not a
There's
god.
something about you. Or whoever, sorry.
Hmm.
Talea.
I was just a small healer in a village. I didn't have worldly power. I didn't have anything
What
to
do-
save people. I did the best I could.
And that's enough. It is.
Thank you.
I was just a navigator on ships. I knew a little bit of magic, but not very much.
I made my own. So can you.
See, like, Link is like taking some like good confine and like just like listening to these kind of like little stories that, you know, kind of remind him of himself a little bit. And whatever we do it for us and not these so-called gods.
Yeah. If it's for their benefit, it's for their benefit. If not, who cares?
Precisely.
think you
I
would
just
have-
want to. Sorry. Go on.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off, Asker. Go ahead.
No. I want to hear what you gotta say.
I think you would find a welcoming place among my tribe, Link. We place no salt in the merit of gods. We make our own destinies.
I like that. See, like Link give you a very like humble nod. With like, it very much fits the like archetype of his new direction. That at least like in this moment, he's very much feeling that like abandoned by his god and just like, I'm gonna literally do anything except for what Talea wants if she doesn't want to help.
You know, it's weird. Lots of cultures don't like warlocks. They think warlocks are bad because warlocks follow patrons that can sometimes be evil or vindictive or demonic. But clerics and priests who follow clerics, they are just as devoted to their gods as warlocks are to their patrons, but they get a free pass because somehow gods are better. I always found that confusing.
I think I was blind to that. I think I thought they
Like
were
it-
better.
Like, isn't a god just like a warlock to a certain extent? Or a patron? I don't know. Maybe it's the cider.
Look, all I know is that there's bad people out there, and you guys are pretty powerful. So if you make any difference, it would be very helpful to get rid of some bad people. If you're interested.
Don't sell yourself short, Eska. You're pretty good with a pig sticker, too.
Does Sirius like lift up his shirt and show his like the scar on his back when he says that?
No, Sirius has got mending, so he's
Yeah.
Has the whiskey arrived yet?
Oh yeah, the drinks came like fast.
Okay, cool. Link just like takes that like cup of whiskey and just like
clang, clang.
not
clang.
not even a slow sip, just like a direct like just down the hatch and then like glass on the table.
Anybody's personalities changing as we're continuing to the evening? You know, Asuka, I gotta say, even though you got two different people's arms, you're awesome.
Thanks. You guys are all pretty great too.
We're staying at the normal inn we normally do, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Link would just probably get up and be like, I need some fresh air. I need to do some thinking.
You take Ray. Stay safe.
Okay. I will. I'll meet you guys at the inn.
So Link and Ray go for a stroll,
Nowhere in particular. Just
wandering.
lit streets where it's not exactly not where it's super busy. Just trying to keep to himself and just doing a lot of like mental processing.
What's everyone else getting up to?
Are we staying at the same place that we currently are right now?
Yeah, it's upstairs at
Yeah.
the place you're in now.
It's upstairs.
If people aren't turning in quite yet, I guess Arexis would try to lighten everybody's spirits with like a dice game or something.
Aw, so nice.
What are you betting, Arexis?
Yeah, he's like, get your wallets out. I got some dice. Let's go.
Get your coin. Get your coin
Yeah.
purses out. Let's go.
Did we separate out that platinum?
Oh, true.
I don't know. I mean, I saw your interaction with Tamar. He was making a joke about your ass. It's not a betting game.
What is it?
Oh, it's petals on a rose.
How does that work?
Well, you see, and Arexis will pull out Doomlings. We're playing Munchkin. Need to remember how many dice to roll. I think it's 5. So
Triple 4, love it.
Arexos will
You got your full
roll.
house.
It's not a full house. He will roll 5d6s out onto the table. They're kind of not quite crude or rudimentary, but you can tell that they're made of bone with like just carvings in for the what would be the dot markers. So he rolls them out onto the table and says, there are, I believe it's no petals on this rose. And he'll pick the dice back up again. It says, this time there's 2 petals on the rose. He kind of asks if you are understanding how he's arriving to this conclusion.
Not at all.
You said how many
Love
how many
that.
petals were in the
Nope.
first one?
Yeah, so there's no petals on a rose in the first round he rolled.
Yeah.
And there are, let's see, 2 petals on the rose he rolled the second time around.
Are they odd numbers?
Not quite.
Numbers less than 3.
Nope.
I don't know, Rexus.
First die you rolled is
It makes more sense if they are, like, you can actually see the dots on the dice,
Okay.
not just numbers. So if you imagine that a 1 is just a rose, it's a dot in the center of the dice.
Uh-huh.
Every time there is a dot in the center with dots surrounding it, those are petals on the rose.
Mm.
Like a 4, for example, is 4 petals but no rose.
got it.
A 3 is 2
Oh.
petals.
We'd
on
have
the
2
rose.
petals on the rose. Yeah.
Oh. So the
Got
3 and the 1 are the...
Well,
Well, the
one is
one's
just
the
a rose
rose
with
with no petals.
Oh.
A 3 is a
And the-
rose with 2 petals.
Okay, so
4
I
is
see.
4 petals
Gotcha.
with no rose.
Yeah, a 2 is petals but no rose.
It was a fun game we taught the children to pass the time. Nothing worth betting. It's just a fun game of wits and thinking.
Huh. Well. We can play. If you'd like. Depends what you're willing to bet.
Well, he'll roll
I was
one more
about to
time
say.
and- It's not a betting
Aska
game. He'll
just like
roll-
pushes the whole
I just
coin
want-
back.
I just
I'm
want-
all, I'm all in.
He'll roll
It is
one more
big.
time and ask you how many petals are on this rose.
Yeah.
4.
How
Does
many
a 2
petals are
count
on
or
that
no?
rose?
2 does not count, so you're correct. There are 4 petals on this rose. And they'll kind of just keep going back and forth.
I'm glad I figured out the children's game.
I'm glad you were able to figure out the children's game as well, Aska.
Thank you.
You know, Cubs are really good at this, so I would have been concerned if you couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, well, Cubs haven't been drinking cider, so
That's true. Or whiskey.
Oh.
We don't know what the Cubs are like in his tribe.
Yeah,
That's true.
we nursed them on whiskey and bourbon.
nice. Oh.
That explains so much, Rexos.
The A in Rexos stands for alcoholic.
Look, no, you didn't need to point that out, Sirius.
Oh man.
So you guys continued to, try and bring some levity with the petals on the rose game. Rexus played with the Cubs back in his homeland. Link, you just strolling, you're not getting up to anything.
I feel like, if knowing Link, he'd probably end up outside Tolea's place again, just kind of staring at it, trying to come to a decision in his head while he's like looking at this place. But I think ultimately, at this point, I don't think he would have the courage to march back in there. So after probably just like standing there for a good 5 or 10 minutes of just like staring this place down, probably just start doing some loops, and eventually, like after like burning off a bit of that anger again, just head back to Alinor's to the inn.
Anyone else doing anything before they turn in from the people that stayed behind?
No.
All right.
How much did we get charged, by the way, for the food?
Garrick comes over. He's like, I think you guys said you were planning to stay.
Yep.
There's there's 5 of you. I know one left. Let's just make it 10 gold for your room and food. It'll include breakfast in the morning.
10 gold together, or 10 gold?
10 gold combined.
Oh, okay. Yeah, seriously, give him a platinum.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay. There's plenty of rooms available.
Know that Link hasn't thought about it, but Ryan has, and he feels bad that Link didn't settle up his tab and dump that on you guys.
Just orders and leaves.
Literally, he slammed that whiskey and was like, "Fuck it, I'm going for a walk."
Yeah,
Just
that's
like,
right.
back in.
Thanks for the drink, suckers.
I think Aska would have had like a few drinks, maybe a few too many, probably. But
Oh, yeah.
he'll be like, if whoever's still at the table, he'll be like, you know what's so funny, guys? When I met you guys, we met here, right, in Poverty. Did I ever tell you why I was in Poverty?
I don't believe so.
You know that there's like a soldier. He's got like the one arm.
Yeah.
Cantor? Govar?
Yeah, Cantor. Yeah, I was actually Cantor. Yeah, Cantor. I was actually sent here to kill him.
Like, Cirrus puts his drink on the table. Sorry,
Yeah.
Aska.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't hear you correctly. What?
I thought
Yeah.
you said you were here to kill Cantor.
That's
No.
hilarious.
Yeah, I usually kill monsters and stuff, but I got this job to come over here and kill a soldier with one arm. But then I saw him with his guys, and they looked really sad, and I felt kind of bad for him. Then I met you guys, so figured I wouldn't do that.
How do you get a job like that?
I was employed by this guy in Twin Stops named F.
F.
Yeah,
Now it was
E
consequences that
F.
dealt with F, right? Or was it us?
Consequences. You guys haven't met F.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that effer. Oh well, I'm glad you didn't go through with it. Is F gonna be mad?
I don't know, honestly. Like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really think about that until now.
Yeah, that's weird. Cantor doesn't even know that he was spared.
Yeah. I mean, he looked so sad. Like, I thought I might be doing him a favor, but at the same time, I'm like, this place looks like it's been through hell, right?
Well, his troops really like him.
Yeah,
I think
I saw that.
they'd be-
Figured he's got a pretty important role. Stuff. But yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, he might be dead. Or maybe I'd be dead. I don't know. Maybe he could have killed me. I don't know how strong he is.
Well, it depends. Can you charm him first into turning around? Because that was super effective.
I could probably get him to turn around. I don't know. That's a weird comment, Cirrus.
I feel like I got.
Let that go.
I feel like I got firsthand knowledge of that particular technique.
You good at making people turn around?
No, I feel like I turned around.
Oh, I see. No, I don't think I'm particularly persuasive. Could have stabbed him in the back though.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, so if we go to Twin Stop and someone's asking for me, just
I mean, is F more powerful than this, Darren guy?
I don't think so.
Well, then, really, what kind of you've got bigger problems to worry about than this F guy.
Yeah, I figured. I'd let you guys know. I mean, I didn't really think about it till we got back here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Just stand there and these gods showed up and then a monkey walked over to me and held my hand and now I'm here. Weird how that happens.
Do you I don't mean to pry, but do you do that a lot? Where you take
Hold
jobs
hands
to
with a
kill
monkey?
people?
Oh.
No. Where you take jobs to kill people?
Super calm.
And like monsters mostly, really.
Okay.
Like in the woods and once I get into town and stuff.
So you're more of a hero for hire,
Like-
kind of.
Monster killer, maybe.
God. Wow.
Yeah.
Around this point,
What?
Link and
Yeah.
Ray probably make their way back to Eleanor's. Having done your wandering, probably, a couple hours anyways, Link, trying to, process and clear your head. It's fairly late in the evening now. You guys make your way back in. There's still the gang sitting at the table.
this whole time that Sirius has been like drinking and eating, he's been using his mage hand to like pick his implements up, and it's like as the night gets sort of wears on, he has less and less and less control over it.
Hey, you're gonna. Oh.
Yeah.
You dropped the glass, Cirrus.
Yeah. I read somewhere that eventually you can do this kind of stuff with just your mind and not even magic. But so far, I'm not very good at it.
Wait, isn't your mind the magic?
Well, yeah, kind of. It's like force of will, but this is a different thing entirely. It's called telekinesis. It's like
Oh.
a mind force without the magic part.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't get it, but that's cool. That's cool. Maybe you should use your hand though, because you've literally just dropped a mug of beer or cider
Yeah.
or whatever.
That's probably a good call.
Yeah. Hey, it's Cirrus. I'm not serious.
Yeah.
I mean, not serious.
I'm like,
It's Link.
I've been here the whole time.
It's Link.
I think.
Garrett comes over. He's like, "Okay, you guys are cut off."
No.
You're cut off, mister. But Link, you feeling any better?
Mm.
A little bit. I think I know what to do. And Link just
He kills us all.
do we have rooms booked already?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
any rooms.
We've already paid. You
Thank
can just pick whatever one you want.
Sorry for leaving the drink tab. Wasn't
Oh,
No, it's
thinking
fine.
about it at all.
If you
Cheers,
want,
got it.
you could if you want to make it up to us, you could get me and Aska another couple drinks because we've been cut off.
Yeah, but you're not cut off because you just got here.
Yeah.
Link just like gives a little smirk and like walks over to the bar. And
Hell
asks for, like, yeah, like he'll be like, "Can I get wait, you guys were drinking ciders, right?" Link would know that. Yeah.
I'm drinking cider. He's drinking whiskey.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so he'll say 2 whiskeys and a cider, and then
Whiskey
like,
sour?
One's for him to have before bed, and then he'll bring the other 2 over to you guys, and then head upstairs.
Hey Derek, how's your smart serve now?
It's Garrett.
That's what I said, Derek.
Sentinel kicks down the door.
So you guys are finishing up your drinks and everyone's retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's you two getting up to? Nothing. Just
I'm gonna take the other cloak and have a large horseshoe and a small pry bar, and I'm gonna work on something for a little bit.
sounds
That's
good.
how I need another drink.
All right. So you're tinkering. You guys all kind of head to your respective rooms and work away. Some of you just crawl into bed and fall asleep. Morning comes, as it is wont to do. Oh my god, fingers.
Yeah, I hate it when fingers do that.
The smell of breakfast is what gets to you guys first. Most of you wake up to that, bit of a growl in your tummy, bit of a fuzziness in your head. Some of you feeling a little bit worse for wear, but Boy, does that breakfast smell good.
Can't tell if that was my stomach rumbling or he just roared when he stretched.
Both.
I feel
Oh my
like
gosh.
Link probably would have gotten up already and like headed down. He's probably just like sitting at a table, like doing the good old Jimmy leg, like bouncing a knee, looking like he's got some energy to burn.
Yep. Everyone else gathering downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll look out for Link. I have something for him.
Yeah, easy to find. You spot him right down at a table. Out in that knee.
Mm. I meant what I said about we each have our own power. You get to choose how you create it. So, just as a reminder, I made you this really fancy collar, if you choose to wear it. It has the feather cloak inside of it. When you fall 100 feet, it'll reduce it by 50. Or if you fall 50 feet, it just won't hurt you when you land.
He just like he grabs it right away, like without any hesitation. Kind of gets up from the table, gives Tutu like a big hug, big friendly squeeze, like very emotionally, like he's very emotional, but like doesn't have the words to say anything. And he's like, I appreciate that reminder. I'll be right back. There's something I need to do. And Link heads out of the tavern.
Okay.
Link, where are you headed?
Link's headed back to Telea's.
Doesn't take you too long to get there. Like 10-minute walk.
Goes right in the door. Doesn't say anything to any of the gnomes. Doesn't acknowledge his friend. Just goes up. And if it's open, he just pushes open Telea's room.
Yeah, it's closed but not locked.
Yeah, he just opens it and like gives the door a very firm push open, like not caring if it like bounces off the hinges. Like bit of a dramatic entrance. Is she in there?
She's in there. You see her like back to you, leaning over the table, and you can see that there are what looks like spots on this map that are like representing, you figure, like mountains, villages, spots that just have like these like red X's like marked through them, and then like others are circled. But she just like glances over. What?
He just keeps getting closer. Probably stops within 3 or 4 feet of her, like over this table, and just like this point, like he's furled, his fists are clenched. He's just like he's full of energy, and he says in like the deepest, probably like snarly like cat voice, and he says, "Take it back."
You wish to give back that which I blessed you with.
Fine before without it, and I'll be fine moving on without it. Take it back.
You see her kind of like stare at you with these like penetrating eyes.
Yeah, Link's not backing down.
Yeah.
Not buying any of the posture. He's just like very much leaning into it, ears flat back, just like giving her the like do whichever you gotta fucking do look. take it back. I don't want any of this.
With that, you see her as you like, reiterate this again in this very like pointed, snarly voice. To this, you're a tall guy. Pele is bigger than you, and prior to these last couple of interactions, you'd always viewed her as like this peaceful, serene, figure, tranquility personified. But you're fired up now, and as you say this, she just kind of like reaches out like a hand and just like shoves you like in the chest. And you see for like the briefest of seconds, like this form almost like stay in the place where she pushed as your body moves backwards. And this kind of like rich, like green and yellow kind of like silhouette almost kind of like stays like fixed to her hand as it remains like outstretched. And she just kind of like turns her hand over and like draws this silhouetted form into it. It's done.
I feel like Link would kind of be like knocked back, like almost a bit of on a knee, kind of trying to like prop himself up. Probably be feeling a little drained, but like would have so much also just adrenaline coursing through him, would also stand up and just like again like direct eye contact, and he would just look back at her and say, "So much for a god," and again just like doesn't say anything else, turns around, walks out through Talea's door, storming kind of at this point, like as much as he can muster, probably like tripping over a few things, not feeling quite so good, probably a little wobbly, and yeah, he bursts out, leaves like the front door open, just does not give any shits at all, and starts making his way back to Eleanor's.
What's the Eleanor crew doing for this, 22-minute kind of period?
I was thinking about having breakfast.
Much more simple morning. I like that.
That's right. When Derek brings like the food, I'll be like, take it back. No,
so good.
Right. So yeah, Garrick brings you guys food. It's already paid for as part of your stay. By the time the food gets there, if you guys aren't doing anything else, Link would be back.
Did we divide up the platinum from the other day? Have we done that yet?
How much would it be? I don't think we did.
It's
60
60 each.
300, so 60 each.
60?
Minus the gals.
Yeah.
Hmm. Link, are you good? You're looking a little ruffled. A little puffy.
Just, like, you could tell he's like, yeah. I presume like Link looks like as much like a Tabaxi could look like pale. Like
Yeah,
Oh.
you look a little shaken.
yeah, like shaken, unsure, probably not feeling well. Like having all of a sudden this divine power pulled out of him. And he'd just say, "You all reminded me who I was before Talea, and that without Talea, I'd still be the same. I made her take it back.
Take what back?
All the power she gave me, everything she bestowed in me, her guidance.
Oh.
I made her take it all back."
Okay. So,
Wow.
I mean, congrats. That's I mean, it's okay. Do you feel okay? Like physically?
I'd like to sit here and say yes, but no. I don't know how I feel, but I feel motionless. Like, if I didn't have the adrenaline I had doing that, it'd be hard to move anyway. It's just, I don't have any energy.
Okay.
Do you want to maybe get something to eat, maybe?
Yeah. I'd like to have some food with you guys.
So she really sorry, she really took that so like did you try something to see if it's actually gone?
No. But I could feel it. I could
Oh.
see it. She hit me across the room, and for a moment, I could see myself like an ethereal form, like all the power that was manifested. It was like it got pulled out of me and stood there for a second, and then she called it back to her and absorbed it, and it was gone.
Okay. Yeah, have some breakfast. Some breakfast or something. Does Link look any different other than like pale or, just like sickly?
Yeah, like
Or does it anything else about
like
him that looks different?
physically he looks, I mean, pretty good. Like, a little bit like, jostled from when he got yeeted, but like it doesn't look like he's injured.
Okay.
It goes without saying, but Talea is of no use to us anymore. She's too focused on Lillian and her own priorities. She become too self-absorbed in her own quests.
Right.
That's all I know. I wish I had more info, and I'm sorry to spring that on everyone, but I don't want that power if all it means is they turn their back on us at the end of the day. I'd rather try to harness my own power, like you guys were saying.
Yeah, like Tutu said that she makes her own magic, right?
Yeah, and how you all were different and fine before any of our grouping or any of the changes. I think I'll be okay. It's just gonna take some time to get used to it. Been a while since Talea and I connected. It's that feels really weird.
Well, if it makes you feel safer. It's not like I can give you this, and I'm like, I take the amulet of healing. I'm like, if
Thanks.
does that would that maybe help?
Yeah, I might need that for a little bit.
Yeah, here.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. You probably make better use of it than me, anyways, for sure. Do you?
I'll do my
Sorry.
best not to let
Yeah.
any of you down. I don't want you to think I'm going anywhere or this changes anything. I'm still here for you guys, and you guys are still like my family. It's just I want to do it for me and not for Talea.
You're staying, right?
Yeah, not going anywhere.
Okay.
Erixos will kind of like put a big paw on Link's shoulder and give him a squeeze.
Link wraps his like paw around you too. Goes in for the little like group side hug.
Yeah, I don't know if it's much consolation, Link. I applaud you for standing up for yourself, and I have no inherent magical abilities, and just through sheer force of will, you've seen what I can accomplish. Referring to the fact that he can literally make a copy of himself.
You have great abilities, and to be honest, I'm happy I shared some of my feelings last night, because I think part of me forgot who I was before Talea, and assumed I was nothing without what she gave me. But hearing everyone's stories and backgrounds and how much you've all grown under your own accord gave me the courage to try to do that myself.
I believe you can achieve great things. And he'll like give you like a big, like strong arm bear hug. Like he means it.
Link responds with like gives you like the shoulder pat and like squeezes you back. He's like, I won't let you guys down.
I would say he picks you up, but I'm pretty sure you're taller than him. It'd be a little awkward.
Yeah, but you have the strength for it, and he's a slinky boy.
He's like half leaning back, like contortion.
Or yeah,
He's like, he like cracks his own back.
Mm-hmm. So, what's our next step?
Well, usually I tend to lead with the right foot.
All right. Well, I think we should go see where Darren was about a month and a bit ago, and if he's not still there, then get some information, and if he's still there, then I don't know, but
Are we meant to find a heal?
find Nihil?
Interact with him, help him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that what we're gonna do? I don't know. We can do that. Yeah, sure.
It's whatever you guys want to do.
Do we think
The
it
changes
wise?
for me, I still got your back. Whatever we need.
Do we think it necessarily wise to go after Darren himself, or possibly pursue the Nihil option?
Well, there's nothing we can do to Darren anyway.
Yeah.
None of us have the capabilities to hurt him. Well, we could probably hurt
I
him.
might.
We can't kill him.
If only we had some, anti-magic shackles or something, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, Tamar said you couldn't.
Oh, that's right, you're not a full first one. You're like a second one?
I guess so. Do we know that I can't? Did Tamar actually say that? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Did he say
He
that?
said
Okay.
he said you wouldn't be able to kill him.
Kill him, but I could hurt him.
You could
Maybe.
probably slow him down.
I just thought we might get some answers there, but if we have a stronger lead, then by all means.
I mean, the heal's the strongest lead we have, I believe.
Sure.
I am just
Awesome.
unsure where to find him.
All right.
Oh, he told us where to go, to the barrier.
Where's that?
Oh, down the one in El Courage, that one.
Mm-hmm.
That
He said
that
that's where
that,
all his
that
power resides.
that's quite the trek.
Hmm.
I mean,
It's like I think you guys would know, like map wise now, especially like having seen that map room. It is about a week's worth of travel west of Osteron to get to the edge of the desert.
Well, we won't be getting shunted anywhere quickly, so I suppose we get moving.
ironically, if we were back near Nadrathan, we could like maybe get like a ship or something and go around.
You can
Wait,
get a ship.
You're a
You can get a ship
navigator,
from
right?
Pomerty too. Serious, you would know that. It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
just-
longer trip, but you can get a ship from
Yeah.
Pomerty.
I mean, you can get a ship pretty much from anywhere to go anywhere. It's just it would have been a shorter distance if we were on the west coast instead of the east one.
Well,
If we take the ship down the east coast, we have to put up with the ocean's butthole, which could be dangerous.
was
Can I,
that?
can I try reaching out to Lomasar?
Oh! It's a giant whirlpool. That's sort of in the middle of the ocean, off the east coast. It's between where we are now and Rizoya. I think
I've
it's
had-
what actually destroyed our ships. Maybe it was a bad storm.
I think I've had you roll persuasion for it before, or religion. Oh, it's been a while. You can pick which one of those is a better stat for you, because I can't remember which one he had you use last time. And that's pretty good. Yeah. What are you reaching out with?
We need her help while we know she's busy to get us closer to this barrier so that we can see if there's a way of helping everyone. It seems everybody is tied to this, whether it's, Darren and Lillian to Statera, or the gods, or our own party members, or whatever weird power balance play is happening. Like, enough is enough, and if she could just help us, I'll leave her alone for a while.
You see this like flickering form appear beside you again, Tutu, similar to where she manifested when you first made that connection with her. I'm sorry I couldn't answer before.
I know. You've been busy. Lots of people dying. Yada yada. I know. I remember. It sucked. You don't need to show me again.
Do you want to go? I can get you very close, but it's the middle of nowhere. Or do you want to go somewhere to prepare first. I have places that are important to me that I could get you to.
Wouldn't places important to you be like really bad for most people? I mean, I think you're great, but like your following, not so great. So like when you say it's important to you, like what does that mean?
They are retreats that I have taken solace in the moments where I am not called for.
And there's things that will help us.
There may be.
How close will that get us?
There is one such place. If you guys pull up the updated world map,
Mm-hmm.
if you see the foothilly region to the west of Osteron,
Mm-hmm.
there is an area that is right on the extreme southern tip of that area, just under where the foothills are.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that. What do you need from me? I know this isn't free.
I have already lost or can't find a Runmei.
Okay.
There has been enough taken. You see her kind of like glance at Link.
Do you want us to find him for you?
No, our problems can't be your problems.
Well, they're not. But our problems might affect yours. So maybe taking care of this Terra guy will somehow affect you guys. Apparently you already know that, but we don't know how it'll affect you. Just maybe a heads up.
Can't speak for the others, but I'm willing to accept that.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'll just let the others know and make sure they're okay with it, and then we'll go to your place. Like 10 minutes? Is that okay?
Yes. Take
Okay.
the time you need.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so if we want to go to the barrier, Lomatar can take us to one of her places. It's like real close.
Well, when would we be going?
Like 10 minutes from now. Probably 9.
Or do we have to pay or something? Or is this
And-
like another gift?
She didn't give me a price. That doesn't mean there isn't one. Paid for it last time. I guess we'll see. I'm okay with it though. I like her. And she's helping us. And I don't really want to go for long days of travel again.
Yep.
I was hoping to do some shopping, but shops will probably be available when we get back.
Well, she said there's probably lots of stuff there that'll help us. What was it that you were needing?
Oh, actually, I want to start furnishing my my room in my
Oh.
yeah. It's just an empty space with that chest that eats stuff.
Maybe you
so it's,
could take some of her stuff.
yeah.
It
Well,
was
maybe
like
like
a
the
retreat.
can I tell you something? It's not as important as what Asuka said, but between you and me, I almost stole the map table from Nadratham,
Hmm.
but I thought you'd be mad, so I didn't
Why
take
would
it.
it matter what I think?
Well, just they're owling and you're owling, and I
So
mean,
there.
I wasn't
Ask
I
us
wasn't
now.
I wasn't taking it to borrow. I was just taking it, but because it looked so cool, would have been great to have.
So you should have had it.
Oh man, wish we would have had this talk 2 days ago.
Messed up. Messed
I
up, serious.
know. That's it. I'm giving up ultimate cosmic power to teleport back there and grab that table.
It's okay, we can get you another table.
Hey, is it Derek? Garrick? Whatever your ick name is,
It's Garrick.
with a G.
Yep, with a G.
Can you take care of my horse,
And mine.
please?
How long?
Well, I don't know. His name is Nacho. Can I give you like 5 platinum for now? For like both horses and like the other 4 horses and the cart.
Sure.
We don't know when we'll be back, and we don't really have time to figure out where to put them. So
I'll take care of them.
Cantor knows who we are. Actually, everyone kind of does. But so like, you know,
Okay.
don't steal him and stuff.
I won't. They'll be well cared for.
Okay. Here you go. Wait, Orexos, can I have 5 platinum?
Of course.
Thanks. Here you go.
Thank you.
Is that 50 gold?
Yep.
I have it on my sheet. It's okay.
Okay. You should be at 455.
I have it as platinum on my sheet. Not just the gold.
So you don't want me to actually keep track of your gold?
No.
Okay.
She just
This
wants
whole
you to be
time
the
it's been a
shtick.
ruse.
She just wants you to be the shtick where she gets you to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
I think I could have used some travel time, to be honest, but I'm also fine with going with Lomasar. I just
Huh? We can travel. We don't have to take her. I just figured
But
it
we're
would
still
save
gonna
us
have to
some time.
travel a bit, aren't we? Like, we're not going directly there. So
Nope.
I just don't know how this changes me and if I'll be
Oh.
any use to you guys right now.
I
Well,
can
we don't
teach you to
have-
use a sword.
Yeah. We don't have to
I
go
got 2.
directly to the barrier either, because it's a lot closer to Ostron. That's a real big city. So we could go shopping there first,
Okay. I know you guys will have my back.
and then go to the barrier. Whatever you guys want to do, whatever it is a lot closer than where we are now. So the barrier will be there tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. Apparently, it's been there for like thousands of years. So I don't see it going anywhere.
Have you guys ever seen camels before? This might be
What's that?
a camel. It's like a horse, but it's hairier. It's got a giant hump, sometimes 2 humps that it keeps water in,
That's
Um,
what?
and it's good for going over sand.
I don't think I've ever seen a nacho like that.
That sounds horrific.
Well, believe me, it's a lot easier than walking.
All right. Put my life in your hands, Cirrus.
So we
Is that
want
what
to
I
go
feel
there
right now?
and then go to Ostron?
Yeah, or just go there and see what's there, and then figure out where we're gonna go.
Okay.
I mean, is she dropping us in the middle of nowhere, or
No, she said it's like one of her retreats that she's like
okay?
set aside in
Like
the world.
a retreat,
Probably.
like a.
Like her retreat. Like her getaway.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
nice.
but,
Like,
like,
there's.
I
like an
I
suspect
don't
so.
know. She's
I
like the
suspect it's
patron
pretty
saint
nice.
of like criminals and stuff. So
Well, that
Ooh,
doesn't
so
mean
it's
she
like
endorses it.
a shady
That's just
inn.
who follows her.
yeah, might be some crazy like
That's true.
dock wharf town where you can slice up women
No, I
who are just
asked.
running down the street.
Mm-mm.
What?
She said it was nice.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Sounds nice.
I trust her.
I
But you
trust you.
trust Brimson.
All right.
All right.
So-
Just for us to throw him
Okay.
something that he didn't have prepped. You're welcome.
I mean, to be
Alright.
fair, I don't think a lot of the shit I did he had prepped either. So
I know, man. I was waiting for the after action report on that.
I didn't even fucking have it prepped. I was just like, you know what? YOLO's wagons.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys all sorted with your like 6-minute countdown?
Well, you guys
Yep.
want to go? We're going?
Yeah.
I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Walk,
I mean,
ride.
No. No. Goodbye,
Okay.
patches.
I guess sail would be the better verb.
So,
All right.
Sail.
So,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Lomasar like looks at you too. Ready then?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Okay.
Oh, was Lomasar there the whole time?
Like a
She-
spectral. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
oh, like
Oh.
we
I
could see
missed
her.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah, I
she
missed
disappeared
that.
for a
Oh
second.
shit! I thought she was like in
Yeah.
Tutu's head.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
what I thought too. I thought it was all like theater of the
Oops.
mind.
Nope.
Oh,
She appeared.
I
Oh,
role
shit.
played that way wrong.
Translucenty, but she's there.
Okay.
Cool. No big deal.
Glad we didn't shit talk her.
Yeah.
I
There
mean, I kind of did.
will be
I think she's
no.
probably used to it.
She like looks and just kind of like knowingly nods at you, Tutu. Like, yeah. There's no price for this. I know that you're doing this to try and help. I guess everyone.
Yep. Someone's got to, since no one else is.
I hope that you can do what we haven't been able to.
Yeah, maybe it'll change it and you guys will actually be able to do stuff. That would be cool.
It would be nice.
I don't know about nice. I don't think all of you are nice. Cool though.
I don't
Cool
think all
for
of,
sure.
I don't think a lot of us know what we are like.
True.
Mm.
That's true.
Link just has a super matter of fact fucking face on right now.
Hey, Posh.
I guess we'll go figure out what you guys are like, huh? Maybe you don't have to be the goddess of like the badge anymore. Maybe you could be like cool and strategic and like war council.
I'd like that.
Well, I figured. Kind of your MO.
The
Okay.
retreat should be safe. Nothing should be harming you there. No traps, no creatures.
There's lots of shoulds in this sentence.
It will be those things.
Okay.
Anything you find there, if you believe it will help you, you are welcome to it.
Does that include furniture? Asking for a friend.
Yes,
Oh,
I
boy.
suppose so.
Thanks.
I will.
I'm really glad I
Oh.
trusted you. Just so you know.
I don't know the last time anyone did for you.
Oh. Well, I think you're pretty great. So
The way out once you arrive.
Hmm.
as you have to use your legs and not speak the one I like's name. She gives you like a bit of like a wink. You should be able to figure out who that is. You're pretty smart.
What exactly did that winky face mean? Just wondering.
She like looks at you like with a you got it right kind of like look.
Yes.
Does she mean Kaz?
No.
Oh. Can I phone a friend?
I mean, if anything, we could just say a lot of names and one of them will eventually work.
But I feel like you know a lot of people.
But
Is that
it's
you-
specific to Lomasar.
You just see her like kind of like bring your hands together and like clap. And you guys just it goes like blindingly dark for like a moment. And you feel that kind of like movement. But very different from when Talea sped your trip through the Pomerty Forest, get you to the edge faster. This is like a different level of like movement. You kind of like adjust, your vision kind of returns, and you find yourself in this dark room. As those of you with dark vision, as your eyes kind of adjust, you kind of look around and see this maybe kind of 40 by 40 type room with relics and artifacts. Some look ancient, some look comparatively new.
Detect magic.
So there are a number of things that are glowing. There is let me double check.
Is this travel kind of like the last time we traveled where it like feels like that many days, or like this is
No,
different?
that's why I said it's very different from that
Okay.
like Talea where she moved you guys quickly, but it was like the time still passed for you.
Okay.
This is like instantaneous.
Okay.
So there's quite a bit of enchantment magic on a number of items. There is some alteration. There is some divination. You see no illusion magic for any of the items that are glowing. You also see no necromancy magic, but the other schools all are represented in some form. Some items are like minimally magical, like it's barely registering. Others are fairly well lit.
I think I would go around and collect them all while people are orienting themselves.
So,
Anything glowing.
so you're gonna go and collect all of the glowing things that are magical. I'll give
Yep.
you the list of things.
Yep.
After we wrap up. The rest of you kind of like as you two immediately pops off Detect Magic and starts like grabbing things off of the walls and off of these like cabinets and cases. To give you kind of like a vibe for this place, like think like something between like a museum, like gallery, like a jewelry store in terms of like the cases and like the displays for things, and like an art gallery. There's lots of like pictures, tapestries, paintings on the walls. There is a fair amount of nice furniture as well, Cirrus.
Nice.
And that
Are you
is
just
where
robbing
we-
her?
that is where we'll
No, just collecting.
that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Yeah,
No-
Tutu doesn't steal. She collects to make better things.
No, this was kind of a transition-y session, both with kind of like Big Al's exit, and you guys kind of having to tap into a new thread with some new motivations for that thread. So hats off to all of you for kind of RPing your way through that, especially Link with your, reckoning with Talea. Tutu with your kind of like, here's a plan, but like, I'm not particularly invested in this plan. Maybe it'll work. Asuka for, asking all the tough questions.
It's his name. It's his namesake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Honestly, I wouldn't have been able to do what I did without everyone chiming in on Link's decision,
Yeah.
before he made it. So I think everyone collectively, also really strengthened my RP in that regard. So
yeah. So you guys definitely are kind of like branching into a new arc now for where you guys are at. It's the furthest you guys have.
Level to 7th.
That is coming up soon. Depending on what you guys get up to next session, it will either be next session, maybe by like the break next session, or probably by the end of next session, kind of regardless of the path you guys take.
By the way, my favorite Trevor RP moment tonight was when Tutu and Cirrus were talking about trying to figure out the name, and we could just go back and forth about the name that Lomasar is talking about, and Lomasar is like, "Yeah, fuck this," and away we go. Like doesn't let us finish. Just like, "Yep, I'm done with these mortals," and presto, you're moving.
oh, mine was when you guys were trying to figure out how to fucking gamify the potion.
Oh yeah.
Should we make 4
Mhm.
more? Should we just make a really big one? We all take little sippies. What should we do?
We all take a shot.
Yeah.
Big cup.
Ooh,
Make the potion really big, and the first person to take it really small.
if
Look on your chairs. You all get a stat point.
if we are leveling, I can pull a Cirrus next level.
Nice.
What's
I
that?
mean,
That where you
that
take a
sounds
level from him.
mysterious and pleasurable, and
No, I basically get I can tempest it up as well.
oh,
but
you're
with
gonna
much
get
less
a
What?
movement.
Oh.
you're gonna get a familiar.
No, at 7th level, as an action, I can see through my Echo's eyes and hear through
Oh.
tears. I'm deaf and
Ooh.
blind, and I can sustain this effect up to 10 minutes. And it can be used this while my Echo is being used in this way. It can be up to 1,000 feet away from me without it being destroyed.
But the good news is while you're deaf and blind, you get like 3 or 4 extra levels in or advantage, I think, on playing pinball. So
You could just run in and like assassinate someone. From like you're like a drone.
okay, careful, Assassin's Creed. We already know you want to kill Cantor.
All right.
Now
So
you're giving
Yeah.
out business tips.
we're going to tap out there. So next time we play, we have look at the calendar here. We are back on the 1st for the for the new campaign. That'll be the first streamed game of the new campaign.
Yep.
And
And then what, the 8th for this?
8th is the next Finders. So we have the 1st, and then the 1st, 8th, 14th are the next 3 games. There is a one shot that we're trying to get scheduled. We're just making sure that we line up the right bodies and the right schedule for that. And I have to do a kind of story time to wrap up the Just Consequences campaign. That campaign is ending due to some departures and where that campaign is at. But thanks to Mary for some help with working through the kind of potentials and what that story could wrap up without causing some like major temporal breaks. I have a pretty fun story time planned, so I'm gonna try and make that happen soon.
I feel like you need to make an NPC therapist at some point. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's what Tell was gonna grow up to be.
Oh, get shots fired. Shots lobbed. Ah!
All right. Have a good night, everyone. We will catch you next time.
Night.
Night all.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.